Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns for what is live stream number 5 as we continue our journey through the game, discovering everything it has to offer. Good morning, hope you're all well. We are back this morning for about 3.5 hours, just over, as we continue our journey. The last stream of Midnight Suns, a lot happened. Friday morning stream, we met Wolverine, who helped us fight Sabretooth. We also fought Crossbones and recruited Captain America, and Bruce Banner was made, I don't want to say he turned on his own, he was made to turn to the dark side and against us. So hopefully that continues today, or hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get Bruce Banner back. But they were saying in the last stream that there is no way of him coming back to us, so we'll see what happens there. I don't want to think Bruce Banner is lost to us, I must admit. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. If you haven't seen the scheduled video or the scheduled community post from yesterday, do have a look, and that is our schedule for this week, live stream wise. We're concentrating on Midnight Suns as we continue to try and do as much as we can this week and next week before Hogwarts Legacy releases. Now, when I say next week as well, last week I was saying we've got just over a week until Hogwarts Legacy releases, and I was slightly wrong. Slightly being an understatement. We've actually got 2 weeks until Hogwarts Legacy releases. It is February the 7th. Just get my dates right. So we've got 2 weeks to try and get as much of Midnight Suns done before Hogwarts Legacy. I would like to think we have most of it finished if we can. I don't know how long the game is. I don't know how long it's going to take us to complete. I haven't looked at trophies as always, but I would like to think we can get the majority of the story done before Hogwarts Legacy. Good morning, Luna. How are you? Because that way we can then concentrate on Hogwarts Legacy come the 7th of February, which is the plan. But we'll see. If we don't get this finished in time, we'll do evening streams of it. This week, I've cut down the evening streams. I was probably trying to do too much last week, and I paid the price massively. So this week, I've cut down the evening streams, give myself a bit more of a break between days in some of the evenings. But we will continue Ragnarok. We're going to continue trying to do everything else there is to do in the game. There's still quite a lot we need to have a look at. Good check sound. Cool. So that's something we'll be doing this week as well. And obviously The Witcher on Saturday. But that is the plan for this week. Focus on Midnight Suns during the daytime streams, Ragnarok in 2 evening streams, and then Witcher on Saturday. And that is this week. There is daily content on the channel as well, and a brand new series does start for myself and Wolverine Tuesday and Thursday this week with Hot Wheels Unleashed. Something we've been working on a little while, something that he wanted to do once he finished the Bugsnax series, which is now finished. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But lots coming up, lots to look forward to, and especially with Hogwarts Legacy in 2 weeks. But what do you guys think of Midnight Suns so far? Safi, good morning, how are you? Personally, I'm enjoying it. It has got a very slow story pace to it, especially when you're in the Abbey. Combat is definitely very tactical and strategic. You know, we failed a mission, or we got all our people killed in one mission last week because we underestimated how tough the mission was going to be, and we kind of put a weakened team in to try and get them out there, because the only way of upgrading their moves is for them to take part in battles. So you kind of have to use every character to try and get them stronger and level them up. But the team coercion is a word. Team cohesion matters massively. You know, you don't want 3 massive damage dealers that can't take a punch, because obviously you need a healer. So it's an interesting one. And I think it does it really well. I think the strategic side is actually pretty good. I haven't pre-ordered a PlayStation 5 Pro Controller, no. I personally think they're a waste of money. Unless you play something competitively, I don't see the need for one, in my opinion. If you play something competitively, like Apex, Call of Duty, something like that, then I completely understand using one. But for general play, I don't see the difference, to be fair. Right, I'm going to try and tweet, so if I can't talk for a second, bear with me. Okay, I should be able to talk again. So difficult to type and talk. We're nearly there. It's always nice Monday morning to be back streaming again. It's just one of those things I look forward to after the weekend. Okay, we're all good to go. From soft games, yeah, I can kind of understand that, especially when they're really difficult. So it gives you that added element. It gives you that, makes your life a little bit easier. I can see that. To be fair, Luna, that is a very good point. What do I think the hardest game ever is? I don't know. To be fair, because I don't know, because I generally play everything on normal, so I don't actually really know. To be fair, I would guess it's one of the Dark Souls games would be my guess, but I don't know what is actually rated as the hardest game of all time. Okay, so Friday morning we finished the stream. We'd left off with just Agatha left to speak to. I'm not sure what she needs from us. Well, I've just noticed our arcane level. We only need 20 more arcane points to level that up. That's quite cool. Heroes-wise, we also recruited Captain America as of Friday morning. So we will try and use him in our next mission. I think it'd be quite nice to get him out there. We didn't use him that much in the mission we recruited him because he didn't really have many moves we could use at the time. Bit of bad luck on our part, probably. Blade is doing well, though. Currently level 5. All the heroes level up with us, so it's not too bad. Captain America is actually a level 7. Friendship level, though, is going to be important. Captain Marvel is still going strong. Doctor Strange, we haven't used him as much as we probably should. Ghost Rider, used him a little bit. We found he gets hit too easily and goes down too easily, and that's an issue. Nico's okay. Magik, we haven't used her really enough to really think about. Iron Man's pretty good. And then you've got Spider-Man. We need to utilise him a little bit more as well. But we need to speak to Agatha first and foremost as we continue the story. Now, what is she going to have to talk to us about?
I see you found another of our mystic landmarks.
Can't use a controller without bat buttons. See, I've never had a controller with bat buttons. I've never needed one. So for me, I'm not used to it. So for me, it'd be a bit weird to have them.
How does that work?
Members of the Blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative trance. They say the gods would hear their thoughts, but the Blood never knew for sure who was listening on the other end.
Okay.
Some of the older texts refer to a series of glyphs etched on the stones, but at first glance they seem to have been scoured.
The other thing we did before we finished on Friday morning last week was we had a quick run around the grounds, found new areas, picked up a few things.
You read my mind, Hunter. I suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right
we've kind of done a bit of exploration. We do need to do more. There's still lots of stuff to find around the grounds. Okay. I think we're done. I don't think there's much else we can do. More arcane knowledge from looking at Wanda's journal. The forged warmth permeates to Abbey's walls with some residual fire energy. If that fire energy reaches all the way back to the chapel, it just might be enough.
Well, this is a little...
something different there.
It's a clue.
Do them sound, run, dodge, and lock on. Okay. Yeah, I can see that, to be fair.
New clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Use the Abbey map to find your way around the grounds and keep track of heroes. New regions and arcane chests will also appear on the map as you discover them. Use fast travel to move quickly from place to place. So this is the first time you've actually learned about fast travel. And you wouldn't think you'd need it for how big the map actually is, because it doesn't seem that big. But actually, there's probably quite a lot of ground we haven't looked at yet. So there's a yard there. Where's the chapel? Down here. Because Wanda was saying something about the chapel. Interestingly. If the fire energy reaches all the way back to chapel, that might just be enough. Let's have a quick look at the chapel. It is evening time, so the only thing really left for us to do is go to sleep before we finish the day and do a mission. But I want to, if we can,
It doesn't really
I
matter
don't think we
what
can do
Tony
can we do a hangout event? No.
We must live with it.
There's no hangout events available. Well, so we'll have a look at the chapel, considering that was saying something that's a common one. We haven't got any arcane keys currently. Okay, what was Wanda talking about with the chapel? We've not been in the chapel. Oh, what's there? Strength tarot card. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. That's obviously a collectible. I'm assuming there's a trophy for the 22 tarot cards, to be fair. Thank you for the line, much appreciated. Faded journal page. Caretaker's journal. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future. But there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling the power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith and her minions. Only time will tell. So I'm guessing that's the necklace that we wear was there to protect us, to stop us being potentially found by Lilith. We know it doesn't quite work. Right, fire rod.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
The embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around a core of obsidian glass. Our arcane knowledge has leveled up to level 2. So now we can return the rod. I think we should do this while we're here. Since we've got it, we might as well go and do it. And then after that, we'll go and get some sleep and try and do another mission. I think we did a story mission last, so normally we'd go and do a standard mission next. Where do I need to go? Trying to remember the way. Have a look at the map. Where are we? That's a shop for it. We've not been there yet, actually. Where are we now? We're here. So I'm just trying to see which path we need to follow. It's to our right. I don't think we can... It's not that path. Pay our respects, though. As soon as we can. Might get a boost. Ah, so we need to pay respects to all 4 of those.
Jeremiah Kane, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a ghostwriter.
So we need to pay respects to 4 of those in total, and then all their eyes will light up, and there may be something from that. So that's worth remembering. Right, there should be a path here, I think. As we head up. We'll go and put the fire rod at the elemental altar, and then we'll go from there. We'll probably do a standard mission next, because we do definitely need some more ingredients and things. Right, fire rod. Which one do we think it goes on?
Old magic
there we go.
still holds.
We got an arcane key from that. I don't think we've got any more, to be fair. No. Arcane key from that as well. There's something behind there. Just notice that there's a page shimmering away. There we go. The Justice Tarot card, which is She-Hulk. She proudly holds the scales of justice in one hand and a briefcase in the other, ready to face the courtroom. The card represents justice and fairness and righting the wrongs of the world. There's 7 tarot cards found now. So, that's job done. Why is that? There's a marker there showing up somewhere. Pick up the Wolfsbane while we're here. There's more gone. Okay, so I think we're done for the evening, so we can go and get some rest, and then we can wake up refreshed, ready for a mission the next day. As I say, I've done a bit of exploring around the grounds. We do need to do more. Why is there still a circle showing up over there? Just want to see what that is. As it is still showing up, it's worth checking out. And yes, we've got an arcane key. I don't like using arcane keys for... Where's the picture? There's a picture frame. Oh, there. Okay. I think that's Captain America's room. I think that's what's showing up. Right. I think it's time to get to bed. Move on to the next day and see what comes next. Stein, good morning. How are you? Sharif, good morning. How are you? Thanks for the like, videos, much appreciated. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Right. Deadpool isn't in the game yet. Deadpool comes out on the 25th. It's a DLC release, so you have to have season pass or pay for it separately. But it comes out on the 20th. I think it's 25th or 26th this week. Let me double check. But it is due out this week. But he isn't in the game as of yet. Midnight Suns. Deadpool. And he'll add more story missions as well. Let me just get the exact date for you. January 26th. So January 26th, Deadpool has been added, and there'll be more story missions to go with him. I don't know if we can access him straight away. You may have to get to a certain point in the game, maybe. Doing good, man. Just great to see one of you lives again. It has been a while, to be fair. I'm glad you're doing well, though. That's the main thing. This is the Hunter. We've just recruited Captain America. He's currently in his bedroom. We'll see him in a minute. So every night we've been going to sleep so far, Lilith, our mother, keeps appearing in our dreams. But we are learning a little bit more about what the Hunter and Lilith have been through.
I'm here for you.
But I still don't know if Lilith is as bad as what we're being told she is. That's the thing. Let's have a look. Let's listen to what she's got to say. Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
It pains me to see you so angry with me.
As it pains me to lose a valued friend.
Bruce will be pleased to know you feel as such. He appreciates your companionship as well.
You misunderstand me. I do not miss Dr. Banner. I mourn him. Yet another soul fallen to your twisted call.
More lies taught to you by Sarah and her pet witch. I do not compel Dr. Banner. I released him.
She does keep saying that the caretaker is lying to us.
Those who've sought to control him his entire life. Such a unique mind, such a powerful soul, held in check for so long by his lesser. I cannot help but see the similarity to you, precious child. Will you not allow me to help you achieve the same? To find a true purpose, achieve peace.
Okay, my purpose is to destroy you. I am not your puppet. You're pretty delusional. I think my purpose is to destroy you. We know she's bad. Although she is his mother, we do know she is bad, and his only purpose in life is to destroy her. That is the whole purpose of him being here.
I will only know peace upon your death.
And I would happily die for you, if it would truly give you that.
I am sure.
She says all the right things.
But we both know it is far more complicated than that. My sister has raised you to be a weapon. Tricked you into believing that's all you are. All you want to be. I am here to show you you are more than that. When the time comes, you will stand by my side. Freely. I would never have it otherwise.
So she thinks we'll be on her side by the end.
And I thought I was the one who was dreaming.
You have been asleep far too long, child. You must pierce the veil of their false prophecy and... wake up.
Dream over. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Okay, we're into the next day now then. So we'll have a look what we can do around the grounds before we choose a mission. We won't do a story mission first.
I'll never get used to that.
We've been trying to change what mission we do each time. So each day we do a story mission. The next day we'll do a general mission because they give us parts to upgrade other people. We've probably got a few things we can upgrade as well. And if we look at objectives, we've got a shop class invitation by Robbie Reyes. We're all in the mood for another shop class, like I set up for next night with time and space. So tonight we'll go to the shop with Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. So we'll do that one. Hero Up is complete. We've got a new gamma cell to analyze, so we'll go and do those. And there's a few people that we could speak to in here as well, by the looks of it. So we'll come back and speak to them. We try and clear everything we can on the map before we then go out on another mission, and then we do it again in the evening, clear it all. Let's have a look in the Hellfire Forge. We can have a look at a gamma coil. We've also got research by the looks of it. Let's do gamma coil first.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Let's see what we get from this.
Fingers.
So the new Harry Potter Stein is coming out on the... Well, it officially launches... let me get my dates right. It officially launches on the 10th of February. If you pre-order it and pay a bit extra and get the enhanced digital edition, you can play 3 days early on the 7th of February. So we'll be streaming it on launch on the 7th of February. But it's not out for another couple of weeks. We need to do a vote the weekend before it launches to decide what house we go into. New Iron Man ability.
Mystery box. And to think, I used to design
new Hunter ability. That's a shield bounce, so that would be an upgrade for Captain America and a new Hunter ability as well. We can only pick 2 of these. I like the fact it's game concealed. That's not bad, but it's only when you KO someone. It means we go invisible. These are dark moves as well. Is that light or dark move? Looks dark. I think we'll take the game concealed. It means the Hunter won't be attacked next turn. Next card played is not discarded. Or we can do shield. Let's do shield bounce. It means we can potentially upgrade that move for Captain America. Let's do that. No, not quite. It was delayed, wasn't it, from last year? It was meant to be out October last year, and then was delayed a few months. So yes, so it's getting there. Right, we can't do any research at the minute. We need to do another blade upgrade before we can do Bloodborne. That hopefully will increase our level before we can do others. So we're kind of struggling on research for the minute.
Later.
Okay, do we need any combat items? I don't know how many we have of each. No agility serum, which is gain 1 move. Battlefield scanner, we've got charm and clarity. No, recovery. I don't think we need to make any more for the minute. We should be good there. Okay, let's have a look at training. So, daily sparring upgrade. I don't know how much money we have, whether we can do sparring.
Next level.
We have got a couple of upgrades there, but we need another 4 heroic essence to be able to do Ghost Rider's move. We need another 4 heroic essence to do Captain Marvel's move. Can we do Captain America's? No, he needs the same thing. We're all waiting to upgrade because it's materials. Every time we need to do an upgrade, it's materials. Right, we've got 187 credits, so we can do some training. This will also increase our friendship level. So, look at the ones that have only got a 0, I think. Let's try and friend up Spider-Man. We haven't trained with him, so this will increase our friendship with him. Spider-Man's now leveled up as well, which is a bonus. Okay, that's training done. Quick look around to see if there's any bits we can pick up. There's always bits laying on the floor that you can pick up. Heroic Essence would be good, but I can't see any. Okay, Hero Op, we'll go and collect that, and then we'll go and speak to everyone who wants to talk to us. So the Hero Op we sent Ghost Rider once. He's gained a new skill. Strength to Hell is a skill for him. Operation successful. Enemy of my frenemy. Night Nurse wasn't happy with her offer, but whatever reservation she had held evaporated when Ghost Rider thwarted an abduction attempt by suspected Kingpin associates Rocco and the Ox. My friends on the streets have already reached out to us about suspected Hydra movements. I like there's a little bit of story behind whoever you send on these missions. Now, you've got to look at the ones that expire. This one expires in 3 days. We have to send Captain Marvel, which is fine. So it costs us 8 intel. Higher, further, faster, double, baby. It's only a common, unfortunately, but let's send Captain Marvel on that one. So she won't be available for the next mission, basically. Right, she needs to speak to us. Let's have a look.
How are you, Carol?
Better than Tony.
Good morning, how are you, Brackley?
I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think
I still don't disagree with Captain America not being able to take the shot. I don't disagree with that at all. I could never kill a friend. I don't know Stark. Oh, sorry, Iron Man, not taking the shot. I could never kill a
I
friend.
do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't
Oh.
buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That's a good point. We did kill her mother.
That was not a choice.
We lost the friendship
Sorry.
level with Carol
I
Danvers.
didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just, I do think
It's
you
so
are
easy to lose
probably a
friendship.
tad
You
more
think you're picking
comfortable
up.
with
You
going
pick,
to
I
the
try and
dark
pick the
side
answers
to get the
naturally,
job done than we are.
rather than
Dark side.
player
I have
side
given
dark
my
or
life to
light or
preserving
in the middle.
angels of our better natures.
And he does go against us. I like
I'm
the
not
fact they
trying to be
cannot go up and
judgmental.
down so much.
We need ruthless soldiers like you in battles
I
like
don't want to
this
start
do the
picking
things
that.
the
I
rest
don't
of
want to
us
start
aren't
picking
comfortable
answers
doing.
because
I should really
I
check
know
in
we're going
on
to lose the
Tony
friendship
at some
level
point today.
based on their personality. I
See
want to
you
pick them
around.
because that's what we would do. So we did lose a bit of friendship with Captain Marvel, but it is one of those things, unfortunately. Right, who else do we need to speak to before we can go to a mission?
About themselves and their own.
Nico wants to chat.
They make it clear what.
What do you think? You don't think this whole Bruce Wanda thing is fair either, right?
Fair. What do you
Deadpool
mean,
is
Nico?
Deadpool is a story
Oh,
pack
come
Marvel
on.
Cuphead
You've
as far as
seen
I'm
the
aware. There is
double
story
standard
missions
too. I know
coming
you
with it,
do.
but I don't know how you activate it.
All they care about
I don't know
is
if it's
raising
automatically
Bruce. It's as if
any
Wanda
point
never
in the game you
existed.
can go and
Now
do
we
it,
all
or
have to
is
sit
going to be a
around
set
and
point. I
cuddle
don't know.
Stark through his grief.
You're streaming
Who
Assassin's
was
Creed
there for
Origins,
us when
nice.
Wanda was taken, huh?
You having
Where
dinner
was
with that?
our
Okay.
Kleenex and freaking group therapy?
Who was there for when Wanda was taken? Time to take matters into her own hands. No. Let's do that one.
Banner was an Avenger, one of their own. They lost a brother. Surely you can empathize with that.
Not if they're not going to
We lost
empathize
another
with us
friendship level with
first.
Nico, just for answer.
Wanda's a midnight sun. Our lives should matter just as much as theirs freaking do. You know, I bet if they had a shot at saving their precious Banner Boy, they wouldn't hesitate. How long has Wanda been gone? We've waited long
To be
enough for
fair,
someone to take action.
No one's wanted to say anything about going to
Action
find Wanda and bring her
is just
back.
what I might take.
We are now Light Hunter.
And you were so close to knocking that gorilla off.
The Hunter's choice have allowed the light within to grow brighter. A new collar is now available for the Hunter to equip, granting a powerful passive ability in combat. Continuing light balance points to unlock further rewards. Okay, we've not seen. This is the first time we've seen anything about the Hunter collars. Hunter collars can be equipped any time outside of combat. Collars grant powerful passive rewards when the Hunter plays certain card types in combat. Right, we need to have a look at this then. So passive currently, the next attack from the Hunter played is not discarded. Play 3 light cards to earn in combat. So if we play 3 light cards in combat, we then get another attack and it won't be discarded. So it's not a bad ability. As I say, we're not trying to be a light character. It's just the way it's gone. We're 20% light by the looks of things at the minute.
Hey, so can
Right, we need to speak to Spider-Man.
Why don't we ask
He wants
Hunter?
something for us
Can
to
I
do
ask a
here.
favor?
Story here is really scary. It's going to be zombies and vampires. Oh, is it? I don't see. I know it's coming. I know this story related, but I've not read any more into it than that. I like trying to do things blind, so I've tried to stay away from too much. I'm curious to what point you can activate it, though. That's the interesting thing. Okay, a house divided. Peter Parker scratches his head. I heard you don't know about the superhero Civil War. The superhuman registration act is a touchy subject around here. What would you have done? Register your powers with the government or keep that knowledge to yourself? I would register. If superheroes are above the law, how can people trust us to uphold it? My powers are my own. I'll never ask permission to use them. To be fair, the Hunter's purpose would dictate that he wouldn't ask permission. So I think we'll go here. We can either gain Iron Man friendship or Captain America, but ignoring that, I think we'll keep a power. We wouldn't register. So we'll do that.
Thanks, Hunter.
And he wants a conversation as well. We gain 6 friendship with Captain America at least there.
What's up, Hunter?
Oh, we can join in.
Mind if I join you?
Please do.
I'd say is it a PS5 controller? It looks a very upgraded controller, to be fair.
Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
Everyone starts somewhere. You absolutely belong here. Don't impose limits. Everyone starts somewhere.
From what I hear, New York City is a
Spider-Man
better place
seems to be
with you
struggling
in
to
it.
find a place to
Right,
fit in here.
but the whole world is a better place because of the Avengers.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated, otherwise.
We each had to start somewhere. You started in Queens. Now you are here to save the world.
Huh. I guess you're right. Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
As I said last week,
Anytime.
there is a big difference between the younger characters and the older characters. I'm finding that the older characters have different worries to the younger characters, and I think that's really well represented in how they act and talk as well. That's quite good. That video game looks fun. It does, doesn't it? So Hunter is just a game character, yes. Hunter is the character that was made to kill Lilith, who is the big enemy, which is also his mum. And he's been resurrected because she's back, because Hydra brought her back after the last battle where he killed her. We don't know massive details, we know bits and pieces though. Okay, we can gift Spider-Man something. We've got to make sure it's right, because if it is, it will get more friendship bonus with him. Growing Up with Trauma. A book. Do we want to give him a book? A music box. Why can't I change? Okay. A little girl's dream. It's definitely not. Do we want to give him a vase? Probably not. A skull. No. I suppose the only thing we can really give him is Growing Up with Trauma. Let's give him that and see what happens.
We're doing this again, right?
Oh, you like the gift? Love the rare gifts. A +4 friendship level. We gained 17 friendship in total with Spider-Man. He's got a new outfit he can wear around the Abbey, and we've gained an athletic outfit for the Abbey. I'm not too fussed about that kind of stuff. We don't really look too much at that.
It really doesn't feel like the world is ending.
So, we need to double check our deck before we go and do a mission, which we're about to do. Merciless is currently there. I wanted to see if we can put Last Sight in, but I don't know what to put it in for at this point. Whip and Whip Plus are there. Holy Flame. Damage enemy will restore health. Possibly. Yeah, I think let's put Last Sight in for Holy Flame. I think it's a dark move, to be fair, but I want to see what it's like. Obviously, we can chop and change with a lot of these. Captain America moves. Let's have a look. We've got Shield Bounce to put in. We've already got 2, so it doesn't matter. We'll leave that out. And Ghost Rider, what can we do with him? He's obviously got something we need to look at. Straight to Hell is a new move for him. Replace him with a drop until next turn. That's his final move, so he won't do that. And Hell Ride, obviously, we want to upgrade that if we can. We can get rid of some of these to get skill essence, but I've not really done that yet. So I think that's all the hero stuff done. The next day we'll have a friendship level up with Spider-Man as well, which will be good. Right, is there anything else on the map to speak to? Not by the looks of it. No, I think we're all good. So, let's go and pick a mission. Let's go out for the first time today. And like I say, we did a story mission last stream, so we'll do a we've got an arcane key. I have. The arcane box, the epic box, is now restored, so we can now gain another epic item from the arcane box. Let's do that first. They do come back. 19 credits, White Knight, Epic Palette, and Baby Blue. So it's just colour schemes. Right, mission-wise, that's a hard mission there. Defeat heavy enemies, but that will give us attack essence, heroic essence, skill essence, and gamma coil. We've got a gamma coil and artifact there. Hydra agent if we want intel, which we do need if we want to do another intel mission. And we can't do that mission, normal mission, because Captain Marvel's not available. There's actually no story mission on the board. So, we need intel. If we want to do the other 2 intel missions we currently have, we need intel. We've only got 3 as it stands. So that would definitely be worth doing. We need to use Blade, because I need to upgrade him if we can, to do another research. That's a pretty good mission if we want lots of resources, but we're going to have to hold off, I think. I think we need to capture the Hydra agent instead. So let's do that. Doctor Strange has to go on this one. but we'll gain intel, which is something we do need. So I don't think we're going to send the hunter out. We're going to take Blade, because we know if we do an upgrade for him, if he gets a move that we can upgrade, we can then do more research. Captain America's new, so we could take him. I was considering Spider-Man, but actually, let's send Captain America, Doctor Strange, Blade, and Captain America. I think that's a good team. I think we're ready to rumble. That's our only special ability, one-time combo. Okay, let's send them out and let's do our first mission of today. We're going to go and capture a Hydra agent and gain some intel. Hopefully we get to use Captain America a little bit more in this mission. Stranger wasn't a story mission there, to be fair. So that's the agent we need to capture. We need to break the protection first, and then we can capture him.
There's a Hydra unit nearby that seems to be using some sort of experimental equipment. Fortunately,
there's his protection.
Home in on their signal.
So we need to take that guy down as quickly as possible. That guy's got a red key card. That would be good.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
Okay, so we need to focus on taking this protection down. What do we got? Taunt, quick punch, tactician. That's not a bad move. Gain 40. So Captain America will gain 43 block, and we draw 2 more cards. That's not a bad shout. Let's do that. It's always good to have block.
Just the boost I need.
Okay. What have we got? Apply 2 weak enhance to 4 heroism, 31 damage. That will cut that shield down quite a bit there. I think we'll half the shield in one attack. Let's do that. And it's made him weak now. I'm just trying to get the agent as quickly as we can. We do need the red key card as well, to be fair.
As possible for you, fair warning.
You've got quick punch as well. Is that going to knock his shield down? No, it's not. Okay. What about quick strike? Won't take his shield down, won't fully take that down either. We can do a chain here though. We could do this guy, chain to this guy. Because we want that key card for the intel. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. I think that's pretty good. We are out of moves now, although we can physically move. I'm just wondering if we could pick this up. Will that drop? That may take the shield completely out, to be fair. It looks like it might take the whole shield out, which means next turn we can pick up the agent. So let's do that.
Watch me.
Protection's down. We can now get the agent back.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
So I think that's next turn, because we can't do it this turn, we've got no moves left. Is there anything else we can do? Maybe able to push this guy into there, to be fair. That's something we possibly could do. Where is Captain America? There. Can we push him? We can. So this will stop him attacking anyone next turn. Let's do that. And I think that's our turn over. So he won't attack next turn, he's now stunned. Next turn we can capture the agent. So let's see what they do. We're going to take a bit of damage. But Captain America has got blocks, that's helpful. Blade's going to get a little bit attacked here.
They must really want to piss me off.
A bit of, vulnerable now to Doctor Strange. That was a bit more of a hit than I would have liked.
I'll return the favor in kind.
Luckily, Doctor Strange can take a punch. Okay. I don't know if we capture the agent and that's mission over, or we're gonna have to capture. We're gonna have to capture the agent. Okay, that guy's going to explode, so we've got to be aware of that as well this turn. Oh, there's more than one of them exploding. How many of these are exploding? 2 of them. Right, we've got to make sure we move out of the way of this, which I think is easily done. Doctor Strange is low health, so let's capture agent with Doctor Strange, I think, because that will move him away from the situation there. We still need to get the red key card if we can.
But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off
No.
with their agents so easily. Stay alert.
That's one mission done, but now we've got to defeat the remaining enemies to finish the
We need to
mission.
take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Okay, so red key card we need if we want to get the intel, which is there. These guys are going to explode and probably kill themselves and each other, so we'll make sure he moves out of the way, Captain America there. If we go Captain America, what have we got? We've got a quick punch for him. It's not going to do a massive amount of damage, to be fair. It will take that guy out, though, or this guy. It's always going to take someone out. Let's take this guy out, then, and it moves Captain America out of that situation with the explosion.
That's a neat trick.
And we got the card play refunded. Can we take down this agent, this person here? Not quite with that. The winds of Watom? This will actually knock back as well. I wonder if we can knock him into the explosion zone. We can. Let's put him in the explosion zone. That should give us the red key card at the end of the turn. He should be in the explosion zone, I think.
I think you got him.
He is. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to do a lot of damage. What I may do, actually, with Blade is push this. Oh, we've got shield bounce. Shield bounce sounds good to me. Big guy and the other guy as well, both hit there. And both taunted.
That was really something.
Okay, well they're going to lose a lot of their people in these bombs going off, so that will help massively. We've got one thing we can do now, and that is a move and a push. I may just do... We're all safe out of the area, aren't we? Yes, so... We do... We can push this guy into the barrel, which will also kill him. Let's do that.
Even the mother of demons is
And I think we're done. A lot of those are going to get badly hurt in them explosions, so that's going to help us massively. Hopefully, I don't think... The only one who's likely to be taken out is Doctor Strange. I think he's got one person attacking him there, which is a bad thing, but we might be alright. Let's see. That's all we needed. Okay, so that should be red key card in our hands, so we can now unlock the box, the intel. Captain America's lost his block now, I think.
Payback's gonna be fun.
I need bleed move or something, I think, for Blade, really.
Just wait until it's my
Okay,
turn.
Doctor Strange could be in a little bit of difficulty now, health-wise. That guy's now got counter.
I'll have to conjure up some stamina.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is now in a little bit of trouble. Red key card, though. Let's collect the intel. Got to be careful of the guy with the counter now, really. We can use environmental against him, though, I think. Although he's nearly down, to be fair. So even though he's got counter, don't think it's going to help him. Right, we've got all these guys to finish off if we can. That barrel will also hurt Blade if we try it. We've got Hunger here. Apply 2 marks to every enemy with bleed. There's no point because we haven't got bleed yet. We've only got really 2 moves we can do. Quick strike and punch. We have got a redraw. I want to do the hero combo, but we haven't got enough heroism at this point. I'm trying to think what's the best one. Life Steal would be good for Blade. He's half health. But we won't gain it this time. I don't think that one's worth using at this point, the Hunger. Although we're getting extra card play if we take people out. To be fair, let's do that. If we mark 2 characters, including this one, I'll give us an extra card play.
Come get it.
Although we didn't mark them, did we? Why didn't that do anything? That's a bit weird. Right, we'll take this guy out. That's 1 down at least.
Next.
He does say counter, but I don't think he's got a chance to. Didn't think he'd counter. There we go, card play refunded. That's what was after. Level up for Blade as well. Okay. Basically only got 1 move we can do, and that's knock back and taunt. Although we could knock him into him potentially. We can also explode this, but I don't think... Unless we knock him, into that area, then explode that. That may be a way to do it. Although, no, the knockback's in the wrong direction really there, isn't it? This knockback, again, the wrong kind of angle, annoyingly. Yeah, there's no real benefit to knockback at this point. Let's try redrawing stake. I know it's life steal, but we need something decent. Ah, okay. Captain America could gain... We could draw 2 cards, so that's probably worth doing.
I'm on.
He'll gain block again, but we gain 2 more cards. There we go. We've got shield bounce we can do, or we've got life steal, which would be a decent move for Blade, I think. We haven't got enough to do our heroic combo, to be fair. I think life steal is probably a good one. So we can take him fully out, and that'll give health back to Blade. Let's do that. So only 2 enemies left to deal with. Who are they? One of them is attacking Doctor Strange, though. They're both attacking Strange. I didn't notice that. I wish I had, because now they're both attacking Strange. That's an issue, because I think we're about to lose Strange. I've got a feeling I can't push him anywhere that's going to do any damage. No. Can't vault because we haven't got anything there. Pushing him anywhere. I'll do a bit of damage, but nothing major. It's definitely worth doing a push. It's just picking the right angle to do so. And let's try... That's Doctor Strange still. Let's see what Blade's push does. I've got a feeling it won't do any different. No. I bet this one won't do much difference either. It's only against the wall, I think, that's going to make much difference. We may as well take some of his health down. We're going to lose Doctor Strange, I think. Can't see a way around it. So that's our turn done. There's nothing really we can do now. Call to action. Next turn we'll gain a lot of heroism, which should mean we can do a hero combo, but unfortunately we are going to lose Strange. Because they're both attacking him. I should have noticed they were both attacking Strange. Yeah, Strange is down. We can revive him, to be fair.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Okay, that guy's down counter. I don't think that's going to matter so much.
You know the drill, people.
Right, call to action. Let's gain our 6 heroism. We're going to do our combo. Mainly because they look cool. Can we revive Strange first, actually? Do we revive Strange? Let's do a hero combo first. I'm just thinking it won't take them both out. Let's take this guy out with hero combo.
No time to head.
Blade and Captain America. Ghost Rider's combo looks better because he comes in driving his car, to be fair. Right, we can either take this guy out or we can revive Strange. Strange he will survive, it just means he'll be hurt before our next one. Shield bounce. It's not going to kill him, so that's not worth using. Punch I don't think is going to kill him either. No, I don't know if we're going to be able to take him out in one hit. Shield bounce to do the most damage. I think we're better with punch, because then we can still do that to make him go down. Bleed would be good, but I don't think it's going to help us in this situation. Although actually, let's do bleed. I'll gain his heroism. I think we might be able to take him out this turn. We blow him up here, that's more damage. I'm hoping we can do something with this. Let's blow that up first.
Playtime's over.
I'm thinking Captain America. No, so you can't push it in the right direction. Pushing is a bit silly as well there, it doesn't really do anything. Blade. Ah, we can do some damage. We can hit him into the captive. That's about the only thing we can do. It's a bit more damage. We couldn't have taken the guy out, unfortunately, this turn. We can still revive, actually. Let's revive Doctor Strange. I think that makes sense to revive him.
It's remarkable.
This guy's attacking Blade. Blade's got plenty of health.
Despite decades of ineptitude.
Okay, there's one enemy left to defeat, and unfortunately we couldn't do it last turn. Blade's now weak, but I think we can take him out this turn. So Blade's moves now, Blade's attacks now don't do the same amount of damage they would have done. If hero cards in your hand, 10 damage until played or discarded. Okay. I don't know. Annoying thing is I can't knock him out with anything. Doesn't matter where we knock him back to. Okay, we should be able to knock him out now, I'm hoping. Because we have shield bounce. We have another punch, to be fair. Yeah, punch is going to knock him out. That'll be mission complete. I'd estimate we get 1 star for the mission.
Looks like you've got the agent
Because we had a knockdown on our side, I think that's going to be 1 star. We gained the intel, though, which is what we needed for hero operations. 1 star? Yeah. We finished in 5 turns, so that's another 10 loss. We gained a common blueprint, we gained intel cache, and we gained a gamma coil. The intel was the reason we did it. We needed that. So let's see what we need to do in the evening. We need to go to the shop with Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. That was an invitation to do that after the mission. When we have to do the intel, the gamma coil, till the next morning. Nico wants to chat as well. Let's speak to Nico while we're here. I'm hoping in the morning we can do a blade move upgrade and then we can do another research, but that we'll have to see. Right, let's speak to Nico.
Magic surprise party is nearly upon us. Party is
Captain America's okay, to be fair, Marvel Cover. That's really the first time I've been able to use him in a mission properly, bar the one we recruited him. He needs upgrading, as everyone does. We need to get a lot of these moves more powerful.
Head to the party, wait with the others. I'll bring Magic, you yell surprise when we walk in, and then the party is on!
Oh, it's Magik's surprise party this evening, by the looks of it. Now. Okay, so we're going to the surprise party. We've gained some friendship with Nico.
Surprise!
We'd already warned Magik about this, because she doesn't like surprises.
Surprise.
Happy birthday?
I had no idea.
There's some sarcasm there. Okay, there's an optional mingle at the party and talk to Nico, so we'll leave Nico till last. We'll talk to everyone else.
Get the Queen of Limbo.
I do like these opportunities to talk to people, because you just learn more backstory. That's the big thing. Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated.
What a delightful distraction. Though I find my work at the Forge invigorating, the occasional entertainment prevents...
I'd read something over the weekend
it is good to take a break
that people are disliking the way Iron Man looks in this.
Burning from the inside out.
But actually, the Iron Man look in this is quite true to the comics. Well, what's the caretaker going to say?
This all came together nicely.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat. Nico's plans get ahead of her, at times. But this is... it's quite pleasant.
Okay.
From everything I'd heard about the Abbey, I hadn't expected it to be so festive.
What did you hear?
Just the basics from Tony and Carol. They made it sound like a wayward home for troubled youths.
Do you believe that?
It kind of is in a way.
So far, I see heroes throwing a birthday party for one of their teammates. It's what the Avengers used to do before we got so busy. Treasure these moments. They'll keep you going when times are tough.
Good advice there from Steve Rogers.
Been a while since we've been able to let loose.
The Avengers, you mean?
Yeah, we've been busy. We see far too much of each other, and yet nowhere near enough.
We still haven't managed to recruit Wolverine yet. We've used him in a mission in the last stream last week
him for what he did,
against Sabretooth, but we've still not recruited him, and I want Wolverine.
Our fault. He always gets into trouble when he's alone. Did we blow him off? Did he reach out, but we missed it? I don't know.
There's a lot of worry about Bruce Banner, but again, no one's mentioning Wanda. We can always do better for our friends. There's enough blame to go around. He betrayed you. You are blameless. We can always do better.
Yes, that might be what happened. Do not let it happen with the others.
Yeah.
Gain the friendship
not
level.
Always the best with interpersonal stuff. Doesn't mean I can't get better at it. Enough of my moping. I'm going to enjoy this party. I suggest you.
It's always interesting to see how they're feeling at the minute. She wants to talk to us again.
We're go for cake, right?
Soon. And save some for the rest of us.
As I say, I'm not into cosmetics, so I probably won't change many people's outfits. I don't see the point.
I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
You should try 100% walkthroughs.
How do you know thousands of people?
What do you mean by 100% walkthroughs, Luna?
Business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
That sounds lonely. You must get a lot of presents. You're above all that. Guides. I've spoken about this previously a little bit. Because I don't use a guide, I find it quite contradictory for me to make a guide. If that makes sense. And I don't want to be that person. You know, I can understand if you use guides, making a guide to a game yourself makes sense. But if you don't use guides at all, then making them seems an odd thing to do, if that makes sense. So that's why I haven't. It's just because I wouldn't use one, so I don't want to make one, if that makes sense. I spend so much time with Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony. That sounds lonely.
Birthdays are better with people who know you.
I'm coming around to it.
Another friendship level with Iron Man.
Worldwide crisis next year to have a cozy birthday party. Although...
Does that make sense, Luna?
Haven't been to a surprise
Who's
party
left?
in years.
A few more.
Who was it for?
It's all a chance to gain friendship levels, which is the important part. Let's speak to Magik.
Best to drop it.
Is she enjoying her party?
No, it's too much.
No, then.
What is wrong?
You said this party would be small.
It is small.
That is what Nico told me. This seems more elaborate than what she described.
Then you are blameless. Hunter.
We had nothing to do with it.
This is worse than I expected. But I shall withstand it.
I just like the fact Nico still wears her X-Men uniform. Not Nico, sorry, Magik. I get the two confused. But yeah, Magik still wears her X-Men uniform, which I like.
This is great. I wish the other heroes did stuff like this.
Celebrate birthdays?
Yeah. I guess it's difficult when you don't know each other's real names, or actual birthdays, which would completely invalidate our secret identities. But why are we talking about this when there's cake to cut?
Okay.
You know
two more, and then we speak to Nico, and I think that'll be the party done.
What makes you say that?
Just a feeling.
This party was a great idea. Maybe it'll cheer up the Avengers.
It's given us a few friendship levels, different people, so that helps massively.
Right? I hope it helps them feel at home.
And the reason for friendship levels, the more we upgrade our friendship and our team level, the more combos we can do in combat, which is the aim of the game. Right, I've mingled at the party. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. So let's speak to Nico.
Just me, or is Magik not having a good time?
I heard Magik does not like surprises.
No, that can't be it. We're friends. I'd know if that was true, right?
Well, you don't know, so, and it is true.
I love surprise birthday parties. I should know. I missed out on a few when I was on the run.
Why are you so concerned?
Wanda is gone. Bruce Banner is fighting for the other team, and the world's going to actual hell if we don't stop it. A birthday party is a good way to lift everyone's spirits.
I'm assuming you can miss all this if you wanted to, and just keep going to sleep each night and don't do all this side stuff. But the side stuff is what's going to make us stronger in fights. Right, now we can talk to Magik about cutting the cake. We have already mingled, we spoke to everyone.
What?
Are you alright?
No, this is too much. It is all Nico's fault. And here she comes to fish for praise.
Yeah, I'm hoping that made sense, Luna.
This has gone on long enough. You made me the center of attention I do not need at a party I did not want. So what do you want now?
To cut the cake?
Magic, wait.
Fine. I will cut the cake.
This isn't going to go well. That's the way to cut the cake. And off she goes. Don't think the birthday party went to plan.
Birthday?
Okay, I think it's only Nico to talk to.
Always wanted.
Liliana's my friend. How could I have missed this?
It's not your fault. Blaming yourself helps no one. Yes, it's all your fault. Do we really want to put the blame on her? Blaming yourself helps no one. I'm not going to say it's not her fault, because it is. But I don't want to really pressure her and say it's all your fault.
What matters is that you make things right.
You're right, but...
Friendship level gains.
How am I supposed to do that? I want to fix this, but I can't follow her to Limbo. Although... maybe you could?
What? How can I go if you can't?
You just said there is no way to get there.
No, I said I couldn't follow her. Not when she's mad at me. Limbo adapts to her subconscious. It might treat me as a threat.
What about me?
You won't be in danger. She likes you.
I think we're about to go and see Limbo.
Fine, I will do this. How does it work?
The Staff of One can bring you close to her. When you find her, could you talk to her? Make sure she's alright? That's all I care about.
Any advice? What can I expect from Limbo?
How different will this be from our usual trips through Limbo?
I know as much as you do. The landscapes might be trippier than usual.
Any advice?
What is the best way to approach magic?
I feel
Although
like
you're probably
I'm the
asking the wrong
last
person.
You should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
I was going to say, she's not really going to be able to tell us, is she? How do I get back?
Is this a one-way trip?
It shouldn't be. Once you find Magik, she can open a portal to send you back.
You think the hair's odd?
Hopefully.
I think the style of everyone is very comic book based. Okay, I just want to check there's no...
a moment. I want to see what the others
There may be
have
some
to
advice
say.
from the others before we
Can't
go.
hurt to ask. Tell me when you're ready.
And then we're off to
I'll send you
Limbo. Yeah, they're all based on comic books styles, I believe.
Cool party? Was it me? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
It wasn't you.
You did nothing wrong.
Really?
Really.
Good, good. Well, I don't know her at all, but she seems really cool. And it's still a party until I hear otherwise. If you think it'll help, tell her I'll stick around.
Okay, so Spider-Man says
That went
he'll stick
exactly
around.
the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magik. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
He's got a point. So you got to listen
Wish
to her.
I'd picked up on Magik's mood before she unloaded on Nico. Sometimes I can tell when she's getting upset. Talk her down, you know?
Do you have any advice?
Just be there for her. That goes a long way with Magik.
So it seems to be that when we go into Limbo to talk to her, we've got to try and just be there for her. Don't try and
I'm
force her.
guessing this is out of character for Magik?
Yes, I think so.
Well, good luck bringing her back.
That's it.
Any advice?
A friend of mine gets overwhelmed like that. Tough love doesn't work. Neither does unwanted advice.
So no advice, no tough
Basically,
love.
Don't do what I always do. That'll just make it worse.
Okay, what's Iron Man going to tell us?
Are you really going to chase the birthday girl through a hellish dimension she completely controls?
She's my friend. She's a crucial asset. She's kind of our friend as well.
I cannot do nothing. If there
We
is a
need
chance,
we
I
actually
will
need
bring
her to go out on mission, so we can't just let her
Oh, I'm not
leave.
saying you shouldn't. I'm documenting the weirdest birthday party I've ever attended. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling.
Okay, gain some light
I
balance
was
there.
afraid this would happen.
I will bring her back.
I know. When you find her, make sure she knows the Abbey will always be a home to her.
Right, we know we're going to be very careful. I think what we say to her.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Go and do it for
I
us.
could use some advice.
My gut says this isn't a clash of personalities. Magik's fighting her own demons. Nico happened to catch some friendly fire.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
Good
Good
observation there from Steve Rogers. Doctor Strange.
To Limbo, then. I caution you, this shall not resemble the leisurely jaunts you take from the wild cliffs.
Any pointers?
If you find yourself upon a path, do not stray from it, especially if someone or something encourages you to do so.
So if we see something that wants us to leave the path, we can't do that.
Some hand sanitizer. Few realize our reality is the least, let's say, sticky.
Sticky. Of all the things that us. Right, let's head to Limbo then.
Thanks for doing this. Any questions, or are you ready to go?
I think we're good to go.
All right. Send me after Magik.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Thing is, we need her to be able to go and do missions. She opens the portal for us. It's kind of important to bring her back.
When blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge.
There we go. Let's go and find Magik in Limbo. She wants to talk to us.
Thanks for doing this.
Oh, okay.
Any questions, or are you ready to go?
It popped up that you could talk to her again. I was like, that's a bit weird.
I need a moment. I want to see what the others have to say.
She's opened the portal, so I don't think I need to speak to anyone. Right, portal's open, let's go. Okay, we are now in Limbo, by the looks of things. There's some essence. Can I pick that up? Yeah. Perfect. Heroic essence. Let's keep an eye out for essence then. It seems that we can pick some up. Definitely worth doing.
Who are you?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of granting wishes. Tell me,
mysterious creature.
They forgot. Today is my...
Oh, sweetly. Your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks.
Obviously, I'm looking around to make sure we pick stuff up.
They don't love
Something is talking to a young Magik.
Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom. Make you its
Gotta make sure we get as much essence as possible.
In its domain. But you have to wish it so.
I could never be as special as a queen.
Now. That's a lie your family would tell you. I happen to know you're a very special girl.
A mysterious creature, I think, is playing her.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Quite a bit of essence here, though, which will help us with upgrades.
Oh, child.
I think we're heading there.
So much more than that.
And there's a path that way. That's over here.
The only one you'll ever need.
Oh, an arcane key. Nice. It's always good to grab an arcane key when we can. So the mysterious voice does seem to be kind of brainwashing Nico. But she sounded really young, so I'm guessing this was done at a young age when she first happened to use her powers and go into Limbo. So obviously before she joined the X-Men would be my guess. I don't know her backstory too well, to be fair. I know of her, but I don't know her backstory too much. Okay. Anything else to pick up? Yes, more essence. All this essence will make a massive difference when we come to upgrade the next day. It's all extremely helpful. And the arcane key is definitely helpful. Anything else? Okay, there's a house there, so I'm assuming that's where Magik is. More essence. I think we managed to pick up every bit of essence that we could from Limbo. And the arcane key, which isn't going to help us massively. Okay, I think it's time to head to the house. I just want to double check there's nothing. Oh, there's some more essence to pick up here. Let's run around the house and pick the essence first before we go inside. Ah, there's a box. It's a legendary arcane chest. And we have a key. So this is the first ever legendary arcane chest we've seen, to be fair. What's inside? 87 gloss, we've got full eye golden. as an eye colour. Yeah, it wasn't brilliant. It's all cosmetic based, annoyingly, and because I don't do cosmetics, it's a bit of a waste, I suppose, in some ways. Right, inside the house.
Hunter, what are you doing here?
It's Magik. Anything to pick up while we're here? Always check to see if there's something to pick up before we talk to anyone. No.
It is not possible to.
Well, remember, we can't
Limbo
if we give it, we can't give advice, and we
did
can't
you get
force
here?
her. They're the two bits of
Nico
advice we
used
had
the
not to
staff
do.
of one.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
She was afraid you'd attack her. She feels awful for embarrassing you. Never mind that. How are you doing? Come back. You can ask for yourself. How are you doing?
I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
The advice was to be there for her.
But I am glad to
2
see
friendship
here.
gained.
Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
We heard all of it. I heard everything. Nothing. Your secret is safe with me. She likes to keep things to herself, so I think that's a good way of getting her on side.
I will never share what I heard with anyone.
That is a kindness.
Number 2 friendship level gained.
You must understand. It is my deepest shame. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish needs cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family.
Tell me what happened. Say nothing. It's not your fault. Say nothing. We know if we listen, she's more likely to open up.
This day is an anniversary of
Number
my
2
weakness.
friendship.
Nothing more.
Say nothing.
I should
Another
stay
friendship
here
level.
this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
Come back to the party. I don't need to go. I'll leave you alone. I don't need to go.
We could hang out here if you want.
I would like that.
+7 friendship in total with Magik. I think we've definitely done well with her. I think we've pulled her back on the side.
Do you like the music?
I like this music only a little bit. I don't. Yeah, I suppose so.
I do.
Good.
Why do you ask?
This was the only music I had for so long. I found it in Limbo. Trash, discarded.
So for those who don't know, this is Limbo. This is Magik's domain where her powers brought her to as a child. I wouldn't call it that. How does music end up in Limbo? How does music end up in Limbo?
Is that normal? How can trash get to Limbo?
All forgotten things can find their way here. Even music, and the means to play it. Even now, I only listen at meaningful times, when I wish to remember the moment. There are more of those now, but not enough to outweigh the days I want to forget.
She's definitely a very troubled girl,
Can we
isn't
stay
she?
here for a time? Listen to the music?
Of course.
Good.
Give her a gift as well. I think the music box might be a good one. It's a little girl's dream, a sweet rendition of the Dazzler classic beloved by all. I think that's the right gift to give her.
Hunter, you have
We gained a
excellent taste.
swimsuit for the hunter. I don't know why we'd get a swimsuit. We gained another different common outfit for Magik in the Abbey. We gained 7 friendship from the activity and 4 from the gift.
I am growing to like you, Hunter.
That's 11 friendship there just gained with her. Who brought you here? Let's ask some questions.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something
Got to
I
learn
hope
as
you
much as
never
we
have
can.
the misfortune to
Otherwise,
meet.
we could speed
say
through
no
everything and not ask any questions. But I think the
Why
right
not?
thing to do is to learn as much as we can.
It hears
That's the
when
only
you
way I
speak
think we're
its
going to see
name.
as much as we can.
I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
This room is familiar.
Why does this look like your room in the Abbey?
It doesn't. My room in the Abbey looks like this one. For years, this was the only place in Limbo where I was safe. Where I felt at home.
I'm hoping once we've done Limbo, we'll be able to go to bed, sleep, and then next day we've got a mission to do.
The creature said many strange things about you. How much was true?
None. All were lies to manipulate a stupid child. The creature brought me here to rule this place, but not as I do now. It desired a servant. Loyal, unthinking. A stupid child who believed its lies.
So when her power was manifested,
great pleasure in disappointing it.
She was brought to Limbo, by the sounds of it.
I should get going.
I will open a portal for you.
Good night, Magik.
Okay, I think we saved the situation now after the embarrassment of the party. I think Magik is now definitely on side again. We've gained some decent friendship level with her as well. Maybe able to level up the next day, to be fair. Says we can still talk to her. We're actually here, strangely. Oh no, there's nothing to say. I just wondered why it was still there as an option.
See you, Hunter.
Okay, we know she's going to spend the night. That's all fine. We walked around. I think we've picked every bit of essence up we can. We used the arcane key on the legendary chest as well. And we're now back at the Abbey. Everyone's left the party. We now need to speak to Nico. And I'm assuming this will end the party.
You were gone for so long. Did you find Magik?
I did. She is going to spend the night in Limbo.
Is she doing all right? Is she mad at me?
She's still pissed. Asked her tomorrow. Actually, we hung out.
She is fine. We had a lot of fun.
You did?
Yeah, we listened to music. In Limbo.
Achievement unlocked, I guess. At least her birthday ended on a high note. That's all that matters. I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
I think that's job done. Oh, we gained a balance collar now. Not that I'm worried too much about the collars. I think we're fine. I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else to do. Join a hangout with Nico that she loves. Oh, that's an objective we need to do, isn't it? Can we hang out?
Oh, hey.
No. There's a photo frame there we can pick up as a common gift. There's another gift here. What's this? Snack box of jelly beans. We might as well take that ready for when we need to give it to someone. We do need to do a hangout event with Nico at some point. That's a mission that we need to achieve. I don't know how many days we have left to do it. What's that? View hero request. 2 more days to complete. Okay. We have to do a hangout request of Nico, but I don't think we can do it tonight.
It's
no.
good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like a red.
So I think the only thing left, other than exploring, we can go and sleep. We'll just pet our dog Charlie first.
Good girl, Charlie.
There we go. Get a bit of friendship up with Charlie. Right, let's head to sleep, and then the next day will be with us, and we should hopefully be able to do a mission. There was no story mission that could be done the last day, so I wonder if there's going to be a new one this time. We're going to have a few things to collect and do. Oh! What's this?
Hunter.
Wanda. Now we know Wanda was taken trying to save the Sanctum, but we've just seen her in our dreams. I think she's calling for us to go and help her.
Sorry, dear. Hope I didn't startle you.
We've got to talk to Agatha as well. Let's do this. We've got a private superlink message with Magik. Before we speak to Agatha, actually, let's have a look at the private superlink message. There we go. It was not able to hang out with you. I sent directions to your Spark. Meet me at this location. Okay. And Nico wants to speak to us. Oh no, we've already done that, to be fair. So that didn't matter. That was yesterday. We do need to
meet doing here,
Magik quickly. We'll go back and speak to Agatha in a minute.
Together.
Are we actually at the pool?
I was not aware that I was wound.
No, it's single player. next time.
This is a place I like to take all my...
They have said there is no multiplayer coming for it. It's meant to be a single player story. I'm guessing quite a long story by the looks of things. What happens now? I think you're pretty cool too. Thanks, I needed this. The hunter doesn't do things like this. He's woken up after a long sleep. He doesn't really know much about anything.
I appreciate it. So we just stand here and...
enjoy each other's company. Silently.
Silently.
Okay. I
wasn't expecting them to be bathing by the pool.
Shut up already. You're ruining the warm vibes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. It's a little bit weird. Magik hangout rewards and we gained a friendship level with Magik as well. And we gained a little bit towards our next friendship level with the team. Right, let's speak to Agatha. That's an important thing next.
Hunter, you saw her, didn't you? Wanda.
We did.
What does she want?
She wants rescuing, I'm guessing.
To be found.
How can I convince Sarah to help us find her? Tell me how. What is if it's a trap? How can we convince Sarah? The caretaker doesn't want to find Wanda.
I will always love Sarah. Even her stubbornness, even her rigidity, even when she's wrong.
But we do need Wanda back.
And she is wrong this time. She still blames Wanda for my death.
How do I convince her Wanda is still out there?
You can't. Sarah won't believe it until she sees Wanda with her own eyes.
We're gonna have to do the mission without the caretaker knowing, is my guess.
I didn't know Wanda, but I did. She's family, Hunter. We cannot leave her behind. Besides, we can't win this battle against your mother without her.
No, we do. I think we do need her.
Hunter, bring her back, for all our sakes.
So I'm guessing that's the next story mission.
What are you doing here, Hunter?
Okay, find the Midnight Suns.
And save Wanda.
Okay. So before we go and do that, let's go and do upgrades and things. So we've got some upgrades to get here. We need to upgrade a blade, a move. So then we can't interact with anything. That's annoying. Okay, we need to find the Midnight Suns. And the Midnight Suns are Blade and most of the youngsters.
How's my favorite hunter?
Peter Parker's here.
Have you seen any of the Midnight Suns? I need to speak to them.
I think I overheard Blade talking about how he was going to the chapel, which is weird. I didn't think vampires could go into churches or chapels or whatever. See what I know about the supernatural. Hope he doesn't think Carol is gonna meet him there.
Thank you, Peter.
So the chapel.
No problemo. Hope you find them.
Let's head to the chapel then. They're obviously meeting there in secret. I wonder if they are planning a way of getting Wanda back, because the caretaker and the Avengers don't seem that interested.
What kind of mirror is this again?
Okay, what are they talking about in the chapel? That's the question.
It is a spell of sorts. That is what Agatha used to say anyway.
What sort? The dark sort?
A discernment spell. Well, more of a tracking ritual, like a seance. And no, it's not dark.
There definitely is three kind of teams going on in the Abbey. You've got the
source.
Midnight Suns, the original ones. You've got the Avengers. And you've kind of got the new people like Peter Parker that doesn't quite fit in anywhere at the minute.
We gotta try something. I mean, it has to be a sign, right? That all four of us had the same dream of Wanda?
Ah. They all dreamed of Wanda as well.
Make that 5.
You win. Ouija away, or whatever.
Lock the door.
I still don't really know how many characters in total there are that's playable.
Keep your mind focused on Wanda.
You know, we've met some, we haven't recruited them yet, like Wolverine hasn't been recruited, but we've used him.
Add.
Got it.
What did I just say?
Do not break the connection.
Okay, sorry. Right.
This is how Atlantis sank.
Ego spiritus ad me.
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 Ego spiritus
ad me.
Eagle spirits at bay! Eagle spirits!
Whoa! Anyone else see that?
She said not to break the connection.
Well, you just did.
Eagle spirits at bay! Eagle spirits at bay! Eagle spirits at bay!
Was that our fault?
I think so.
Something's happening.
Disconnect! Pull the plug or something!
It's too late.
Spirits at bay! Eagle spirits.
Oh. Magik, the Hunter, and Nico all got pulled away. I don't know where we've gone, but we've gone somewhere. Hunter grabbed the staff of one and smashed the mirror, and that caused something else to happen.
Couldn't trust those two to chant their own names.
I am going to open a rift to the negative zone in their showers.
I do like Magik's X-Men gear. I think that's pretty cool.
There's no telling where that screwed up spell sent us. This could be a broom closet in the basement of Dr. Doom's castle for all we know. Or a storage nook on Galactus' world ship. Holding pen on a scroll cruiser. Oh, maybe the inside of Robbie's brain.
There. Something powerful. Something strong. Something foul. That's where we begin.
Okay, we've used Nico and Magik in battle before. Nico's okay. Magik can be a bit tricky to use. So if we do get into a fight, this could be interesting, to say the least. This is like Lilith's base.
You shouldn't be here.
Bruce Banner's here. The Hunter has never seen the Hulk. Doesn't know who Bruce Banner can turn into. So if we see it, if we see Banner and we see the Hulk, that's going to be interesting to see the Hunter's reaction to that.
Banner. At least that explains the foulness.
Ah, the illustrious Hunter. And friends?
Really? You still follow me on Super Lake?
Not ringing the bell.
I can tear through the fabric of space and time itself.
It doesn't matter.
This is an opportunity to give... I thought we was going for Wanda, but
be onto something.
Maybe it's a way of bringing Bruce back.
But I will, soon enough. Your names may escape me, but you most assuredly will not.
Okay, I think we're fighting. Annoyingly, we didn't do any upgrades beforehand because we couldn't. So we're going to try and survive this as best we can. Defeat all the enemies.
We have the upper hand.
They definitely do have the upper hand.
Appears in no records, on no maps, not even in the minds of these loyal soldiers. So the question remains, how are you here?
Okay.
Just a little of the old abracadabra. No big deal for a squad.
We can create a portal which we can knock people into potentially.
Well known. Heroes like us.
Does not cost a card play. I think we should create a portal. I'm thinking try and knock him into it because he's got armor, so he might be the good one to try and knock in. I think. Let's create a portal behind this guy. I don't know. Hang on, before we do that, that has knockback. So if we were to knock this guy back, we go in there. So it means his knockback is this kind of area. Always good to check which kind of way we're going to be knocking him back, because I'm thinking portal behind him. Let's try that. Okay. And then if we use her knockback, that didn't cost us some moves, so we still got 3 moves. Knock back into the portal. Okay, that took down his armor and knocked out one of the other guys as well. We're taking some damage from the shock shield, so that's done a decent amount. Card play refunded as well. So we still got 3 attacks left, and we took down the guy's shield in 1. The shock shield damaged Magik, but that's not too bad. Right, we got Swarm. It's a random kind of effect though, that's the annoying thing. Can we take anyone out? That guy can be taken out, that guy not. Okay. I think it's good to take people out.
Let's try this.
Remember, the staff of one is unpredictable of what the effects are. At least that's him out. Okay, that's another one done. What's the radius for explosion? Them two will get hit. If we can push this guy into that, that'll damage all three with the explosion. That's something to think about, actually. Let's try that next. Let's change to the hunter. We've got a shield on us, so it's not too bad. Thinking of pushing this guy. Yeah, that'll damage all of them, all three. So try that one. Okay, that's gone concealed now. That's an issue. I hate concealed. We've still got 2 attacks left. We can redraw. We've got a heroic combo if we get enough heroism as well. There's no point restoring health, although we can probably use our magic if we wanted to. It's probably a bit soon to use it, to be fair. Forceful knockback isn't a bad shout, but it's going to go the wrong way there. To knock him into these two, can we do into both? No, we can't do into both. We're going to take this guy out. Annoyingly, we won't hit both though. I was hoping we would. Let's do that one though. 1 out and 1 damaged again.
Hail that.
He's been revealed because of the damage, which is what we was after. I've got 1 card play left, but nothing to play. Let's get rid of the heal and see if we need something decent here. Swarm. Won't take him out, annoyingly, but it will damage. Will it take anyone else out? No. Well, the concealed is the problem. I think we just take this guy out, to be fair. That's a lot of damage on him. Let's do that. And that's going to be our turn over. 30 damage.
Some for the rest of us.
Okay, we are done for the turn. Let's see what they do. I think we've done pretty well. We've taken a few out.
Hey, that hurt.
Okay, bit of damage from Nico. Okay, she's vulnerable now, so we're going to have to be careful for her next turn. The damage she takes next turn is going to be bad. Okay, our shield's gone for the hunter and he's now slow. And that guy's got frenzy, so it means he's going to attack.
Of all the possible intruders,
After 3 cards, that guy's attacking, so he needs to be taken out.
I suppose there was a high probability that the hunter would be drawn to this location. But you two? What were your names again? Nancy and Margaret?
Okay, now he's just messing with us.
It's a roulette move. We can have a random effect from that on Nico. Change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 until the end of the turn. There's only 1 there, and that's that. We could do a hero combo, to be fair. We used Empower. We could then use the hero combo for free. That's 2 moves gone and only 1 person hurt. Forceful knockback's probably not a bad shout if we can do it, because we need to unconceal this guy. Although, I don't think we can knock him out. I want to do more than just that 1 damage though. It's kind of the wrong angle, to be fair. I think all of these are kind of the wrong angle to actually do major damage. We do want that frenzy gone, so taking that guy out will help. Let's try that then.
Oh, that was something.
Okay, we didn't injure the guy who's currently concealed though, which is the concern. A decent amount of damage, but nothing major. Let's try another knockback move. Damage them both, but nothing. It's not a major attack, is it? Annoyingly, I haven't got anything else other than blood magic. One's attacking the hunter. That one's attacking Nico next. So we're going to need to try and take this guy out if we can. But it needs to be some sort of move that's going to damage him from that way. I think. Let's do knockback on this guy. Damage them both. We'll try merciless as well.
worse than death. And
So we've now got Merciless. It's not going to take anyone out, and we can't target this person. I don't know who the best one to actually hit is, to be fair. This one's not attacking anyone this next turn, so I think maybe so focus on him. If he was stunned, it would do more damage.
Not looking good here.
Okay. Level up for the hunter.
It's all coming back to me.
Right, I'm thinking we can explode this, which will make this guy show up and cause some damage, so let's do that. It's not going to knock him out, but he's now not concealed anymore. Now, we could potentially push these two into each other, do some damage, I think. Who are we currently? The hunter. We don't want to be hunter. Nico over here. We push him. Does a bit of damage to both. My other thinking is this guy. He can take him out in one hit by pushing him into Magik. I think that's a good move. Why is that circle there? I've just realised we may be in a bit of trouble. Something's going to happen there, and we don't want to be in that circle. Magik is, so we're going to need to move Magik. Why can't... I've just realised she's in a circle, a red circle. Well, that red circle's gone now. Strangely. Yeah, we'll use Nico. I don't know why that red circle's there then, to be fair. So let's push this guy into Magik, and that will get them down, and he leaves us two left. It's kind of a double team when you push him into one of our heroes now, because he doesn't damage us anymore. Right, I think we're out of stuff we can do, so that's us done.
What's our contingency plan?
Taking the shot.
I am under attack.
Magik is now slowed.
This should get you going.
And that guy's now got Frenzy. That wasn't too bad, we took no damage.
You are hardly the worst I've seen.
Frenzy, I think that's in 3 turns, yeah.
Staff or swords or whatever other enchanted LARPing weapons you brought into my facility. The modifications I've made to the Gamma Accelerator have rendered it quite volatile.
Okay, we got blood for blood.
I wouldn't want you to get hurt. The Mind Probe is far less
This is
reliable.
probably the good move to do if we can. Won't take that guy out though.
Tony Stark was right. You are moody.
On care, restore 24 health. It'd be nice to restore our health, but I don't think, although it's random who it goes to. We have got Quick Slash. If we do... I'm trying to think what would do the most damage here. If we do Quick Slash to this guy, and then we use Nico, she'll do actually restore health for one of us randomly. So I think that's a good shout. So blood for blood from Nico. Yeah. Someone's going to gain some health back. There's still one person to deal with. Magik gets healed 24. That's actually really good. That helped us massively there. Right, we still got one person to deal with though. It's not going to knock him out, but we can do it so he can't attack us next turn by stunning him. So let's do that. He is now stunned. Maybe able to push him as well. It's not going to knock him out. It's not worth hitting him now with a move because it's not going to knock him out, which means the stun will disappear. So let's leave that. Next turn. So no attack at least. We've taken no damage. We can now... It's probably a bit overkill, but I'm thinking hero combo to knock him out. It is massive overkill, admittedly. But I want to see it.
That'd be a lot cooler.
Hero combos do look pretty good together, so let's do the hero combo.
You mean you honestly
I'll let them finish talking first.
Just tearing
This
your
will
way
end the
through
battle, I
whatever
think.
Hydra facility you miraculously stumble upon?
More like smashing through. Wrecked.
Okay.
Move with me.
Combo time. Definitely, that was definitely overkill, but it finished the fight.
Remember me now, Brucey?
I'm starting to, little punk. Which actually explains a great deal about how this visit came about. Far too amateurish an operation for Carol, or even Tony. It's not the how I should be focusing on. But the why? You're not here for the Gamma Accelerator at all, are you?
No, that wasn't the reason we came.
The truth is far more delightful. Of course it is. Well, by all means, then, have at it.
This is where they're keeping Wanda.
What is that?
I guarantee she's not on our
It wouldn't
side.
surprise me if Thanos himself walked out of that thing.
Wanda!
No.
That's not Wanda.
Wanda.
They've done something to her.
She belongs to Lilith now.
I don't think we're getting Wanda
Death
back
is
then.
her only chance for release.
What? Hell no! No, that's not how we work. Haven't you learned anything yet? Leave her alone, you monster!
Oh, I assure you, Miss Maximoff is free to do as she pleases.
She appears neither free nor pleased to me.
Really?
Wanda, is there something you'd like to say to your friends?
I think we're fighting the fallen Scarlet Witch. Defeat fallen Scarlet Witch to complete the mission. Attacks against fallen Scarlet Witch may result in a hex, which causes cards for that hero to be discarded from the hand. Choose your attacking heroes wisely. Oh wow. So if we get a hex, we lose any cards for the hero that just attacked the fallen witch. This is going to be tricky.
This is the only way.
I've heard a great deal about...
It's all starting to make sense. Tony must have known that I would need her energies to help stabilize the reaction. Perhaps he thought her connection to the two of you would somehow prevent the inevitable slaughter about to occur. Or perhaps you're simply his canaries in the coal mine. In either case, I may have underestimated him.
So, we've not seen ley lines before. Ley lines are cracks in the ground where pent-up mystical energy may escape. Ley lines can be triggered at range like other environmental explosives. Enemy is knocked into a ley line, they receive a negative status effect as well. Once it is triggered, it will be dormant for a term for reappearing. So, any direct attacks on her, on Wanda, could potentially make us lose any attacking cards we have for the person that attacks her. She cannot be knocked back either. So we need to be careful what we do, but we need to earn heroism to be able to detonate the ley line, which would do more damage to her. And obviously it doesn't tell us who she's targeting because she's a supervillain. We can attack these two, are both attacking the hunter, and that will gain us heroism if we can do so. What moves have we got? Strengthened. Last sight will gain us 1 heroism. We've got Curse, which will knock this guy out. It will gain us 1 heroism.
How about this one?
And then we can explode the ley line. I think we're going to be very careful what we do here to make sure we don't get damaged too much. Okay, we can now explode this with Nico, which will detonate the ley line.
Here we go.
And that way it's not a direct attack, so I don't think we're going to lose Nico's cards. We're not. No hex is played. Okay, what else have we got? I can't... What's Gather? Damage and move each enemy in an area toward the center. So we could do a direct attack with the hunter, and if he does gain hex, we're only losing the 1 card, which is Gather, which isn't a bad thing. So let's do that, because that looks to do a bit of damage. It'll gain us another heroism as well. Okay, do we gain a hex?
You can't stop me.
No. We didn't get a hex, that's a bonus. Okay. We've got Curse. We'll lose all the other cards though. Let's redraw Gather. What do we get for that one? Okay, we can create a portal for free. Although we've got no way of knocking someone into it, so we may as well hold off. Could apply weak. We're going to get a hex though, I think, if we're not careful then. That loses all their moves. We can draw a card playing that. We haven't really got any decent moves. Let's give it a curse and see what happens there. What do we get? Whip. Again, even if we get a hex, we're not going to lose anything with the hunter because we haven't got any other cards from anyway. So what do we want to move her into? I want to kind of put her near a ley line, don't over there. I think that's a good shout. That's some decent damage against Wanda there. And she's now weak. We haven't got any attacks left. We did lose a card there, but I didn't... We must have lost Nico card, weirdly. The only thing we can do is a push. If we want to push someone, I'm thinking of pushing him into her. Let's go to Magik quickly. Can we push him into Wanda? No, we can only push him off, which does no damage. And again, no damage there. Let's change character. Just trying to see if we can push anyone into anything. No, no damage there. What about this guy? No damage. If not, there's no point moving if it's not going to be able to do damage. It's annoying you can't kind of pick direction of where to stand. Obviously that will give you more tactical ways of using move. I think our turn's done. I don't think there's anything we can really do. Let's see what happens.
Mother chose me above all of you.
Hunter's about to take some damage, but that's okay. Reinforcements incoming, but they're there to help us gain heroism.
Do you...
Confused. Okay, we've not seen confused before. Only 9 damage to the hunters. That's not too bad. Confused hero act unpredictably every time the other heroes take an action. So Nico will now be unpredictable every time we do an action.
Genuine astonishment.
I'm hoping she attacks them.
With Tony and Steve at the tower.
Okay, we can fortify the hunter.
Heroes always been so trusting.
Portal
so
and then forceful knockback for Magik seems to be a good option, to be fair.
You forfeited that right when you became another of my mother's puppets.
So if we did forceful knockback there, where would she end up?
I suppose I should add illogical to the list.
Anywhere there. To be fair, we could take someone else out. I'm thinking portal is what I'm thinking. If we use the portal, can't play it there. Where can we play it? There. I'm just trying to think. We need it to actually hit something to do some damage, so there would work. If we can get it so she's near the ley line, because next turn that ley line will explode, or we could explode it again potentially. Let's do that. Okay, if this works, we might get something decent out of this. Oh, nice! So the confuse actually did damage to Wanda. That was a bonus. I wasn't expecting that. Right, forceful knockback. I want her into the portal, and that will take that person out. I don't know if this counts as direct attack for Hex. We'll find out in a second. More damage to Wanda though. Confused. What? Attacking the enemy. I think Nico's actually confusion. No, she's actually helped us. Strengthened the hunter. She's leveled up as well. So, yeah, that's helped massively. Right, we've got 2 attacks left, or 2 plays left. We've got the heroic gather there. Damage and move each enemy in an area towards its centre. So we could do all 3 and take the other 2 down and damage Wanda at the same time. It won't damage any of our characters. So let's do that. Thanks for the like, as much appreciated. You don't quite understand this game. It's just a very tactical combat more than anything else. Don't attack us, Nico. Nico, don't attack. No, she's confused. Level up for Magik. Story-wise, it's quite simple to follow the story. It's obviously the battles are a different kettle of fish. But yeah, it's just very tactical battles, like XCOM. If you've ever seen XCOM games, Apart from XCOM isn't card combat, but it's still turn-based. Okay, we can fortify and gain counter for us. I think that's a good option. So if Scarlet Witch does attack, we can counter her, and we gain block.
The power of the light.
Now I do want to see if we can push Scarlet Witch into there if we can. So, can Magik push? Yes, it's going to do a bit of damage, not a massive amount. Actually do more. Actually knock her into the Hunter, that would do more damage. I think we've done really well against Scarlet Witch so far. Doesn't mean we're still going to win. Anything can still happen. But that is our turn done. More reinforcements. Okay, I'm hoping she's... she exploded the ley line. That's 40 shield gone. She's down Scarlet Witch, but that means next turn she's back. So it's not over.
We have to stop letting Banner get to us. Remember why we're here. Wanda, snap out of it.
The problem with supervillains we found, you knock them down once, they get back up. You've got to stop, knock them down twice. But she exploded the ley line, which was interesting.
More of Lilith's lies.
Okay, we need to look at what we can do to these two, take them out before she's back. Because we can't attack her now. So these two are the focus. But it's what we can do to actually damage them. If we can heal ourselves, we'll try and do that as well. But I don't think we're going to be able to at this point. Roulette. We've got Soul Blast. Knock them both into each other, that'll do.
So it's...
We've actually got no one to attack now. That's the turn plus done.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
We haven't got any healing. We can create a portal potentially to put one Scarlet Witch into next turn. Yeah, let's do that. So that'll be an aim next turn. We haven't got anything else we can do. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do at this moment. We can't attack Wanda, so as she's down, that is our turn kind of finished with, I think. We've got the heroism saved up though as well. Okay, we knew there'd be more people coming in. Wanda has now recovered, and now we need to fight her again. She's got back to full health.
Do not fear the mother's embrace.
So
let her warmth and
we haven't got anything to knock her into the portal, I don't think, annoyingly.
Make you whole.
Forceful knockback is there.
There is nothing left in her eyes. Nothing of Wanda.
Such peace. Such a harmony of energy.
Does she knock anyone else out if we hit her? Yes, she will.
She really is.
That does a decent... We can take the other soldier out, or we can knock in the Magik, which will do more damage.
But through Lilith, Wanda Maximoff has become transcendent.
I think put her into the other soldier.
Both of you.
So far so good. We're holding our own against Wanda. I was expecting this to be pretty tough, considering what characters we've got. Right, we've been hexed. Hero's been hexed by Fallen Scarlet Witch. When a hero damages Fallen Scarlet Witch, there's a chance a randomly chosen ability belonging to that hero is discarded. Okay. So we've got to be a bit careful now. I've got Gather, which I can only bring 2 in. Annoyingly, we need to bring... Oh, we've already taken one, haven't we? That's not too bad if we gather those 2 together. She isn't near a ley line though. Will that ley line explosion damage her? Only a little. Swarm as well. That will. Oh, we can use Swarm and knock that person out. Actually, let's do that.
You asked for it.
I don't think we're going to be able to use the portal, to be fair.
Whatever works for you.
There's nothing else we can really do at this point. But I think the only thing we can do is we can use the... Well, we have got a quick slash. We can knock her into the ley line explosion. That will do damage. Let's do that. Couldn't use the portal because we didn't really have any moves to be able to do it with. That stuns Scarlet Witch, so she won't attack next turn. That's a massive bonus, that one is. I think that's it for our turn.
The future is
the fact she won't attack because she's stunned helps us massively. Right, now she's back up. Reinforcements incoming, that's fine. I think the portal's going to disappear as well.
All that you know is...
Oh, she's still attacking. I thought she wouldn't attack because she was stunned. She only did one attack instead of two, though, I think. Okay, I think we could maybe knock her through the portal now and do some damage. It's not going to do a massive amount, to be fair. But I think that's the right one to do. Through the portal. I wanted to use the portal before it disappeared, ideally. Does she? Please, Nico, don't attack us. I think she's attacking us. Yeah, she's attacked the hunter. Wow, a lot of damage there. Lost the rest of her shield as well. She's still not... If she was still stunned, Merciless would be brilliant. But unfortunately, she's not. So we'll only do a little bit of damage. Forceful knockback on Slash. Could knock her into that ley line. That's not a bad shout. Do that. Just got to keep our attacks focused on Scarlet Witch.
But I thought we were friends.
No worries, Stein. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping by. Very much appreciated. Thanks for the like, but that was much appreciated. Have a good one, Stein. It was very good to see you again. And look after yourself. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, Nico's confusion actually attacked us there, which wasn't good. We have got Merciless. She's weak. Merciless isn't enough to take her out, annoyingly. Does Gather take her out? No. I think Merciless is the right move. Got to do as much damage to her as possible. I'm ignoring the other people because their attacks aren't that bad.
I guess the gloves are off.
Right, Nico, attack her, please.
Mother will never let me fall.
No, she didn't do anything, to be fair. We just need to take her out. We've got no card plays left, but we may be able to do a push, is what I'm thinking. I know these guys are going to attack the hunter next. We're okay for health, I think. So I think we'll be okay. The only thing we've got is a move. Ah, we can't do any damage with move. That's annoying. She's not in that circle for that, so that doesn't help us. We could potentially take one of these two out, but I think that's about it. See if Magik has a different move on her. No, it's all going to be the same. Might move. Let's do... We can knock this guy out in one. What about this guy? Okay, I'm just seeing if there's a way of pushing these into each other, but I don't think there is. Nico's now back in the game though. Can she push these into each other? She can. So we can take both the soldiers out in one. It doesn't mean Wanda survives another turn. But that works really well. Okay, next turn we should defeat Wanda. Her offense is also reduced by 50% for one turn. Because she's weak. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Or is there? Hang on. I've just seen we can vault. That's going to miss. No, they're all going to miss, annoyingly. Yeah, then we can't quite vault over. If I'd noticed that first, maybe I wouldn't have done the push. But what's done is done. I think that's turned done.
You don't understand her purpose.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
Looks like we're not done yet.
Okay, we should knock Wanda down this turn, hopefully. Nico took some damage there. She's using the ley lines against us there, isn't she? We're now vulnerable as the hunter, but I'm pretty sure we can take her out this turn.
The power I feel from this Scarlet Witch. It almost reminds me of my
We
mother.
can heal as well, to be fair. I'm just thinking what the... Because we know we can knock her out. I was wondering whether I should heal first. Ah, that's not going to do any damage. That's a bad move. That won't kill her, but it will damage. I think I'd rather take her out, to be fair. And power. Let's try Gather, that might help. Can we get all three? We can. We can do all three at once here with Gather. Should I heal first? Possibly. So let's heal the hunter. And then we'll do Gather. Bring them all together. Hopefully that's battle complete. Nearly maxed out the amount of... I've never maxed heroism out, to be fair. I always use it consistently, so... Right. We can use Gather for Magik, and this should knock all 3 enemies out, including the fallen Scarlet Witch. And I think that should be fight over, because it'll be the second time we get her down. Let's find out. Magik has done really well for us, to be fair. It's been really good. Triple KO in one there.
Standards for leadership
And we defeated the fallen Scarlet Witch. Is that enough to bring her back to our side, though? Nice multi-kill.
Well, this encounter has certainly smashed my expectations. Come now, Bruce. Can't let yourself get too carried away. We were planning on taking them alive. Then again, Wanda, eliminate them.
This is over. We must leave.
Okay. It's a weird cutscene considering we beat her. But yeah, we're about to run away.
It is not her, Nico. She cannot hear you anymore.
Nico's trying to appeal to her humanity.
Please.
Answer knows better. Only a 2-star rating. I don't know how that's only 2. That should be 3 stars, surely. But we did pretty well. I think we actually worked really well as a team. Magik and Nico do work well together. The only downside was Nico kept getting confused. But then most of her confused attacks were on the enemy, which helped massively. But battle complete. We completed the Fallen Scarlet Witch. We gained some more gloss. And that wasn't even a chosen mission. That was just one that happened because of the story element. Because everyone had the same dream.
Did you see that? I know you did.
Did I see her almost destroy?
Looks like it's night time, so actually we've lost all the we haven't been able to do any upgrades because we've lost the day essentially.
Still, Wanda's in there. Somewhere. I know it.
No. She is here.
Wanda's here.
Impossible.
This is not good. Especially why she's controlled by Lilith.
What do you think I am trying to do?
Thanks for the live, much appreciated.
No escape. No more. You were saying, Wanda.
Well, we knew the caretaker powers. We hadn't seen them as of yet.
Your fault. You will be no more. Enough!
The caretaker saving the day in the end.
I am not Agatha.
And she's very, very unhappy by the looks of things. So although Nico would really want Wanda back, she kind of feels bad that, you know, no one's done anything for her. We've gained friendship with Nico and Magik. We've got a research project progress that can be now done.
What would be the point?
Global news. Bear with me a second, I've got someone at the door. It's always the way. Give me 2 seconds. Apologies for that. The postman turned up, so I had to answer the door. Apologies. Okay, there was... What was on the superlink? It said there was a message on the superlink, which is why I wanted to have a quick look. Mysterious green pillars of light in Alabama. I wonder what it was. Okay. We need to go and speak to Nico.
Caretaker doesn't understand that.
And Magik wants to speak to us as well. Is there anyone else to talk to on the map? There's a few people by the looks of it now. Doctor Strange wants to chat to us. Agatha wants to talk to us. There's a few more areas opened up on here now. We can fast travel to these areas. The shop we haven't really done too much with. There's still lots of the map we haven't really explored, I would say. But we need to speak to everyone. It's a shame we lost the morning, so it means we lost all our upgrade abilities. And the gamma call and things. We couldn't do any of those. But it's kind of annoying, but I understand how the story's made that happen. We have got some hero upgrades according to that. What's going on here? Oh, us. What have we gained? Oh, customization. We gained a new... Oh, it's because we can change the colour of our outfit. Again, I'm not into cosmetics, so for me, none of that really matters. Right, let's speak to Nico first, then Magik, and then we'll see who else we need to speak to.
Hi.
Don't bother. Kinda just want to be left alone.
I think we've only got one more day to hang out with Nico as well. Otherwise we lose that side quest. We did our best, we screwed up, I should go. We did our best.
At least we tried.
Save it for a speech.
We lost friendship level with Nico.
Tired.
We can talk tomorrow, when you are feeling better.
I think friendship will go up and down. It's just one of those trying to navigate it. I'm not trying to play into their friendship as such. I want to still try and give honest, sincere answers as much as possible. Right, what's Magik got to say?
Are you okay?
My best friend just tried to murder me. What do you think?
It was worth the risk. At least we're still alive. We need to start thinking about everybody's safety. It was worth the risk.
We knew trying to save Wanda was going to be a risk.
I know.
We gained friendship. Really we did gain a dark level as well. I think currently we're quite light, so it doesn't really matter. I'm interested to see at the end how dark or light we actually are. Because we're not aiming to be dark or light, we're just choosing our answers quite naturally.
We both should get some sleep.
So it'd be interesting to see where we stand on that level.
The only thing left to do tonight.
Good night, Magik.
Good? There is nothing good about this night, Hunter. Nothing good at all.
Okay. Gained some friendship though with her as well. Need to do that hangout event badly.
Rules are like hearts. Break them and get ready for the fireworks.
Yeah, we need to do that hangout event with Nico, but we can't do it tonight because it won't give us the option. Right. Who else do we need to see inside? I think Doctor Strange needs to speak to us. Oh, there's something else happening yet. Oh, back inside to our room.
Of all the reckless, immature.
Okay, Blade is there. I know Doctor Strange wanted to talk to us. I'm pretty sure he did. Let's have a look. Yeah, Doctor Strange and Agatha. The Blade and Ghost Rider are waiting outside our room, but there's no...
Hunter, if you're looking for caretaker, she went to her room.
There's nothing to do in terms of talking to them. Okay, Doctor Strange, what's he going to tell us?
It seems there's a competition going on to see who can reprimand the young sons the harshest.
Are you participating?
I'm really glad everyone made it back safe and sound, which is impressive on its own. Trying an incantation like that at their level, one might think they would ask for a Sorcerer Supreme's guiding hand.
That's a good point. Why didn't they ask Doctor Strange? I think it's because the Midnight Suns see themselves as a separate group to the Avengers. And I think that's the issue. I'm sure they would next time. Are you feeling left out? They were done being ignored. I'm going for the bottom one. I think they were fed up with being ignored. The Midnight Suns felt like they were separate to everyone else.
What do you expect of them? Every time they have tried to help, they have been rejected.
You're right, Hunter. Perhaps the Suns needed this act of valiant sorcery to show us that they are more capable than we thought.
I think that's the right thing.
That Wanda was my apprentice. I care about her well-being as much as anyone here. I've been hearing her voice, but each time it grows fainter. By the great Agamotto will bring her back to us.
So we gained another hunt. We gained another dark balance. But yeah, Doctor Strange feels left out that he should have been asked, considering he has close ties to Wanda. Right, we've got Agatha to talk to, and then I think we're done. I don't think there's anyone else after that. There'll be sleep time next day, and then hopefully we can do these upgrades we need to do. So Agatha should be around here.
And
What's going on here?
We were finally starting to trust each other.
They went behind our backs. Nearly
The
cost
Avengers
us
are not
everything.
happy with the Midnight
They
Suns.
were trying to save their friend, like any of us would do.
Please, I would never do anything that reckless.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth anymore?
I would never do anything that reckless, given the stakes.
Really?
Okay, fine. I would never do anything that reckless today.
I give that a solid maybe.
So the Avengers feel like there was a mistake made, they should have been consulted, they should have been in on it. But we can understand why the Midnight Suns didn't, because they always felt like the Avengers are separate to them, and that's the big issue. And I like the way it's set up, that you can see that people are separate to each other. Okay, let's speak to Agatha.
Whew, you look like hell, dear. I suppose you must feel like it too after these very rough few days.
I've seen better, I can handle it. I'm worried about the team. I'm worried about the team because they're not really a team. They're different, distinct groups at the minute.
I am not worried about me. I am more concerned with how everyone else
And we
is
need
faring.
everyone to come together.
Not well, obviously. I am sorry you were unable to save Wanda, but at least you tried. I can't help but feel responsible for how things played out. Perhaps I pushed you too hard to save her too soon, before you, Nico, and Magik were ready.
Caretaker hates me. There's no excuse for it. It's not your fault. It's not her fault.
What happened was not your responsibility.
We tried our best.
We chose to betray Sarah's trust and put the lives of everyone here in jeopardy. You did not make us.
Yes, but if it wasn't for me emboldening you, we may have avoided this whole mess.
I cannot get Wanda out of my head now. Seeing her like that. I know I did not know her before she fell, but she was in so much pain. It permeated from her. I could feel it tear right through me. I just wish I could have freed her from it.
I know, dear. Me too.
I'm hoping we can still bring her back, and the same with
Maybe you'll
Bruce.
get a chance to again.
There's no guarantees,
In the meantime,
though.
don't beat yourself up about it too much. And remember how much Sarah and I love you.
Okay. Taking the Earth Rod to the tomb of the Hunter. From here I can draw life essence from the sword itself. That's actually telling us where the next rod is, to be fair. So the tomb of the Hunter is where the next rod is. We're gaining arcane knowledge by reading some of the books as well, which is always good. Just taking a plant. I don't know why. But according to this, we can find the next rod. It's the Earth Rod, and it's in the tomb of the Hunter. There's no one else to talk to on the map. Hero-wise, the only thing we've not looked at is customization for the Hunter. There we go. I hate it when it's still showing up. I hate when there's explanation points because we've not looked at something. There we go. No, he didn't do it. It's because I've actually got to click on it. There we go. Lots of customization if you're into that kind of stuff, to be fair. Right.
FYI, everybody at Stark Industries.
Where is the tomb of the Hunter? Because we can go and get the next rod. Hunter's Folly is there. I don't know if that's the tomb of the Hunter, though. We've not fast travelled anywhere. Let's try that. We've not actually fast travelled anywhere. So let's see. Is this the tomb of the Hunter? I think it is. So I think this is where we were brought back from. Supposedly, the next rod we need, the Earth Rod, is here. Although I could have already picked it up. Although I don't think we have. I haven't got an arcane key, so we can't open that up. Can't see it anywhere, so maybe it's not here. it's always worth looking around. We've explored a little bit. We haven't done a massive amount of exploration, to be fair. More witch hazel. I don't think it's here. Although that's what the book says, that the rod should be here. Because I think that is definitely the Tomb of the Hunter, is my guess. It looks like it is, we can't go inside. I can't see the rod anywhere. Maybe one we've already picked up, to be fair. We have picked a few rods up. So it could have been one we've already done. So I think we're done here. No one left to talk to. Our only real objective now is to head back to the house. By the looks of things. Yeah, I think the only thing left to do is go back to the house or explore. I think we'll head back to the house. Because I don't think there's anything else here. We'll sleep and then hopefully do some upgrades next day, and then we'll have to pick a mission to do. Whether there's a story mission or a general mission, I'm not too sure. We should be able to do some upgrades though the next day, which is the important part. Why is the hero thing come up again? What have I just... more customization. Why is it still coming up? Okay, I'm ignoring it. That's not our room.
Yeah, and she made it
We're
very
done.
clear she doesn't want to be disturbed.
Okay, that is that day done. We've faced Wanda. I thought we'd won. It seemed we'd won, but she tried to come through the portal, and the caretaker, not happy with what we did, managed to stop her coming through the portal and potentially killing everyone in the abbey. Okay, I've got a feeling we may have failed Nico's mission here. Private Superlink message as well from Spider-Man. Let's have a look. Okay, so Spider-Man wants to hang out. That's because we're about to gain a friendship level with him. So let's go and do that.
So, word on the street is that the Abbey just got a massive shipment of artisan sodas. I thought we could throw a couple back, like partners on the force in one of those buddy cop movies.
You watch a lot of movies, huh? We should make a toast. Partners it is then. We should make a toast.
Throw back. Ah, yes, like a toast? Agatha was quite fond of them.
Rad idea. Know any good ones?
Well, my Asgardian is quite rusty, but I suppose I could try. Of course, I would need some sort of goblet to throw into the mirror, and a nice sharp axe for the
How about I go first just to set a nice safe benchmark? So, what flavor soda can I get you?
There is more than one flavor?
Oh yeah. There's Thor's Thirst, Black Widow Bubbles, Loki Lime, Radioactive Rocket.
There's a lot of name drops in this, but we still don't know if any of them characters we can see. I didn't even know Captain America was in it until we recruited him.
I'll pick one out for you, partner.
There we go, friendship leveled up with Spider-Man. Our team friendship has gone up a little bit as well. We're close to level 3. So that's a decent one achieved. Okay, I think that's the caretaker's room. So who are we going to speak to? We're going to speak to Nico over here. We need to speak to Blade at some point. Magik wants to talk to us. I think it said we've got to speak to the caretaker, but I don't know where she is at the minute. Before that, let's go and do upgrades first. I think that's the important thing. We'll speak to everyone else afterwards. I know we may not have a choice.
Don't you think with all my knowledge, all my expertise, I could have helped save
Strange is
Wanda?
trying to have a dig at
No.
Magik by the looks of things.
Why?
Because we do not trust you, Strange.
Your
Thanks for the like,
problem,
much appreciated,
Magik,
whoever that
is
was.
that you don't trust anyone.
Why should I? Where were you when Wanda was taken? What have you or any of the other Avengers done
Magik
to
has a
rescue
point.
her?
The Avengers
I
are
thought
keeping
we
themselves
resolved
separate to
this
the Midnight
already.
Sun.
There was nothing any of us could do.
No, you resolved it out of your mind. We acted.
And had you elicited my help, you might have succeeded.
Please, you Avengers would only have gotten in our way.
I suppose we'll never know now, will we? And people say Tony's ego's big.
Enough of this. I have to attend to some issues in Limbo. Someone has to make sure we have safe passage through space-time.
Now who is running from a fight, Ileana?
It is that separation between the Midnight Suns and the Avengers. It's a big separation as well.
Warning, Hunter. I'm in a foul mood at the moment.
Okay, I want to do upgrades, but Stranger's here. Let's talk to him and see what's going on.
I try not to be someone who equates youth with folly.
We haven't done a Haven yet. We've got a few found. We just haven't done one. I don't know when the right time is.
Perhaps there was more I could have done to save Wanda. But until I get back into my sanctum, I cannot see everything I once did.
Magik is wrong. You are showing weakness. You'll get your power back. We'll go with the power.
Do not despair, Doctor. One day you will get your powers of prophecy back, and with them the respect of your colleagues.
Unfortunately, I don't
Gain
think
the
there's
friendship
a high
level.
probability of that happening. Even if the sanctum was returned to my care, who knows what state Lilith will leave it in.
Good thing you are no longer a master of probability and outcomes, sorcerer.
Well played, Hunter. Perhaps I will indulge in some wishful thinking.
I will leave you to it then.
Till next time, Hunter.
Okay, we gained the friendship level. That's a bonus. Okay, let's do the upgrades. Let's see what we've got in our coil. Can't do any research until we do an upgrade for Blade. So that's hopefully something we can do in a minute.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist?
Blade should hopefully get a move out of this. I'm hoping it's one we can upgrade. Because we need the next research level, ideally.
You're welcome, Hunter.
Punch for Captain America. Blade, make and bleed. That should be an upgrade. Upgrade for Doctor Strange. And a quick punch again, which will be an upgrade for Captain America. So no new moves, upgrades only. Obviously we need a blade upgrade, so I've got to take that one. I don't know what move to upgrade for anyone else, to be fair. Do we want a quick punch? I think let's do punch. For Captain America. Okay, we know we can't do research. We're going to head and see if we can do the upgrade for Blade now. Hopefully we can. And that then opens up research.
Well met, Hunter.
There's another gift in here. Let's grab that. It is a Ghost Rider comic #1. It's a legendary gift. We've got plenty of gloss because we don't spend on cosmetics. Enemies of Vengeance Part 1 Street. So that's obviously a gift for Ghost Rider at some point. I think he's going to enjoy that. Let's have a look for upgrades.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin?
We also need the spar as well. Yes, we can do it. So Make and Bleed can now be upgraded. And that will then give us another research level. Another ability to research. And then once that's done, we'll gain a level in research. So Make and Bleed, we've got plenty of skill essence for this. So let's upgrade that.
We need any advantage we can get.
And that's the research done. We have got the upgrades for Ghost Rider. Haven't got enough skill essence. We need 60 for him. Punch can be upgraded. We've got plenty of attack essence. And we have got enough heroic essence actually to do both his moves. So Punch can be upgraded for Captain America.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
And we can do shield bounce as well. Let's do that.
Yeah, just sit back.
So both of those are graded. We've still got enough if we want to upgrade Fist of Radiance. Ghost Rider, he's got Hellride we can upgrade. So it's a choice between Hellride or Fist of Vengeance for Captain Marvel. Let's go for Hellride.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player.
Mainly because it's a really good move.
Choose for me too. The fire burns brighter.
There we go, Hellride upgraded. We've gained a training level up a level to level 5. That's a bonus. I think that's all the upgrades we can do. Yeah, we need Fist of Radiance. We need Heroic Essence. Just short a little bit there. That's a decent upgrade though. We can do daily sparring as well. We got some credits this time. We gain an Arcane Key for whoever we train with this time and friendship level. So we want to try and get other people to level 1. Spider-Man, we've already sparred him so we can't do him again. But we need to get some of these other characters to at least level 1 friendship. Let's spar with Doctor Strange. Although he's still quite a long way away. Let's try Miss Marvel. That should get her to level 1, I believe.
My lucky day, huh?
Let's do that. There we go. Free friendship is not going to be enough to get us to level 1, I don't think. Let's have a look where we are. Friendship level with Miss Marvel. Yes, level up pending. So next day, she'll level up to level 1. Don't know how close we are to team level. Probably 1 or 2 more people to level 1 will get us an extra level, which will give us the gift shop unlocked to level 2. That's not too bad. Do I need to do all the upgrades we did? That's already Make and Bleed is plus. We need Captain America's upgrades. Punch has already done shield bounce, that's fine. They're already cards they use. We could actually, potentially, if we look on the hunters, we have got moves we're not using. But I'm kind of loath to salvage them. Although all out, discard all cards probably isn't worth it. It's a big move. I'm just kind of worried that if I discard a card, I could have upgraded it. That's an easy way to get essence if we get rid of one. But my issue is I don't want to get rid of a card and then we could have upgraded it later. I kind of think it's one of those things to try and decide on. But we can do research now, so let's go and do that. I'm constantly looking around to see if we find any essence anywhere, because it is all over the place. Credits. Let's do our upgrade though. Research. This should increase our level as well, our research level after we do Bloodborne. We gain a combat items schematic once it's done, and we gain a combat item vampiric essence. So there we go. Let's start our research. So next day that'll be done, and we'll gain out of that. I don't think there's anything else to do here. We haven't used any items in combat yet, to be fair. Okay, Intel. And then let's speak to Blade first. He wants to talk to us, see what he needs. Help hero.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, Hunter, I've seen the power inside you. You're capable of so much more. Now is not the time to hold back. We need to upgrade a Dark Hunter ability within 3 days, and we'll gain friendship level, dark balance, and a dark ability.
Thanks, Hunter.
Obviously, if we can, we will. We can't do it yet. Okay. I think we're going to fail the Nico hangout because we haven't got the opportunity to hang out as of yet. It hasn't offered us the opportunity. Nothing to pick up. So the Intel mission is done. 1 step ahead is a card gained for Captain Marvel as a reward for the mission. Higher, further, faster, double baby is done. Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, we know who she is, found out what all the cargo was for. A Hydra Mecha Gorgon. I knew it would be something big and evil, exclaimed Miss Marvel as she dodged the massive razor-like legs. Miss Marvel stretched herself between the insect's legs, giving Captain Marvel a clear shot at his head. Miss Marvel wishes you to know that was awesome. We hit that giant insect's butt all the way to space. There's so many name drops, but I don't know what characters will actually be in this eventually. Okay, we need to do that one because it expires in 2 days. But before we do, we need to do an intel decryption. So it'll give us the intel to do so, hopefully. Fingers crossed we get enough. Let's decrypt.
I asked Tony if he had any material on encryption. He left me this pile of stones. Something tells me Dr. Strange is probably looking for them.
There we go. We gained a rare level 5 one as well. So that's given us 17 intel.
This should keep someone busy.
Right, we've got to decide what to do here. I know that says 2 days to do. And these have got longer, but at the same time, that's a rare ability, whereas they're common abilities. So I kind of think, ignore the 7, ignore the common one, although it's going to disappear, and do the level 5 rare. Right, who are we sending? That's the question. It's someone we can't use in combat next. Let's send Iron Man.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, that's done. We need to upgrade. I don't think we can do anything there, though. We'll double check, but I don't think we can upgrade a dark ability just yet. So next we need to go and speak to the Caretaker. I'm pretty sure we haven't got any upgrades to do, no.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Okay, so let's go and find the Caretaker, because she's the next person to talk to. Where is she? I know we need to speak to Nico as well, actually. Oh, the caretaker's all the way over there. Let's quickly speak to Nico then, because Nico's in here, and then we'll head out and speak to the caretaker. I think this is the caretaker's room. We unlock some recipes. Minor skill essence, mercury totem. Anything else in there? This room hasn't been unlocked for a while, so I don't know. Journal page. Lilith and I continue to work ensure we've lost the coven of witches to the barbaric nature of those townsfolk that is brought under his influence. But the sacrifice never be forgotten. I must admit that I am frustrated with Lilith these days, who does not have a focus that her sisters of the coven did. Since she may find herself distracted by the Salem man from the village. Blood simply cannot give in to such impulses, and I've warned her that this is being a fool. Okay. Doll locations. So tell us the different locations of the dolls around the place. Tree fort. Tea party at the top of the stairs, the gravesite. And a fort beneath the standing stones. Another journal page. Lilith's free spirit has always been a worry of mine. I thought that perhaps coming here would help her channel that energy towards her work, but I was mistaken. First she married that mortal man, now it seems she's expecting a child. A child! As if her lover was not distraction enough to bring a half-blood descendant into this world. It's not only wrong, but extremely dangerous, for all of us. She insists that my feelings are born of envy, and I cannot help but laugh. My longing for the distractions of love ended a millennia ago. So the caretaker didn't quite agree with Lilith getting pregnant. Lilith's husband Gregor has died. An illness has swept through Salem, and even Lilith and I are affected. Many lives have been lost. I see her clutching her swollen abdomen, fear plastered across her face. I worry what will come of her if she loses a child. I can sense a change in my sister. She's always walked her own path, but that freedom of emotion that was once enduring grows into something darker. So a bit of arcane knowledge there. Let's speak to Nico. I know we need to go and find the caretaker, but I want to see Nico first.
Hi, Hunter.
Picture frame. Okay, let's see what the Nico say to us.
What are you doing in Wanda's room?
What does it look like? Ileana said this grimoire is filled with pretty powerful magic. There's gotta be something in here. Something to break the stupid spell your mother cast over Wanda so, you know, we can all go back to being normal. To being friends again.
Normal is a relative term. You're going to need dark magic. It's never that easy. You're going to need dark magic.
If you intend on breaking Lilith's hold on Wanda, you're going to need to use magic as dark as hers. Are you up to that?
Have you seen me use the Staff of One? Yeah, not exactly the stuff of fairy tales. Unless you're talking about the creepy old original versions. You know, the ones that sound an awful lot like your childhood. Just because I don't go around broadcasting my dark side like some people do, doesn't mean I can't handle my fair share of dark magic. I know what I'm doing.
I never said you did not.
It all made sense in my head. We'd find Wanda, smack around a few Hydra dirtbags, bring her back to the Abbey, and Caretaker would bake her a cake.
It's never going to be that simple, Nico, is it?
I wasn't exactly envisioning Wanda trying to murder us. Or you trying to do the same thing to her.
That wasn't Wanda. We'll have to do better next time. It's time to face it. That wasn't Wanda.
The Wanda you know would never hurt you, and I would never hurt her. This was someone else.
Must be nice to
we lost the friendship level because of that.
I bet it makes it a lot easier to release them of whatever you want to call it when you put them down. Sorry, but I'm not buying that, Hunter. Well, that was before you had me on your side. How about you give me a chance before you start swinging your sword next time, huh?
She's obviously worried that we're going to kill her if we get the opportunity. That's the thing.
I'm going to hold you to that. Well, unless you have anything to add to this free Wanda brainstorming sesh, I should get back to her grimoire. I'm not leaving one page unturned until I find a way of bringing her back to her senses. Till then, later.
Okay. Right, let's go and see the caretaker then. We kind of gained a friendship level with Nico, then lost one. Basically because we kind of said that it wasn't obviously Wanda attacking us, which is true. But Nico's not in that mindset at the minute to agree with us on that one. Okay, the caretaker should be here somewhere. Obviously she's angry because of what we did. Before we speak to her, let's quickly pick up bits and pieces that we can. Ah, we can climb down there, and I think that's where one of the dolls is. So if we don't go elsewhere after this, we'll try and drop down and have a look.
Come and talk with me a moment.
Right, let's speak to the caretaker.
I wanted to apologize for last night. I just couldn't believe what you and the rest of the Sons did, and needed time alone to process. I knew I underestimated Nico's desperation to save Wanda when I realized she swiped my spellbook. I keep thinking, if I hadn't given up on her so easily, if I had listened to them, helped them, I could have prevented them from going out on their own and risking all. Do you think they are right, Hunter? Do you think I gave up on Wanda too soon?
Don't blame yourself. Is that what you think? You made the right call. I kind of do think she gave him Wanda. But you can't say there doesn't seem to be an option. Is that what you think?
Only you know the answer to that.
I just couldn't face her day after day. Not after what happened with Agatha. I wish I had been stronger. Oh, I can't help but be reminded of Lilith. Maybe if I tried to save her centuries ago, we wouldn't be walking the apocalypse we're in now. Well, I ought to pull myself together and face the day. Thanks for the word, Hunter.
So that is done, so the only thing left to do is go and do a mission. Before that, we have found some steps. Let's have a look what's down here. Now, I think one of the dolls is down here. Words of power.
She believes in our purpose.
That's right, I just want to see if there's anything to pick up there. Right, there's a fire here. We've got an arcane key to pick up. I'm pretty sure that it said there was a doll somewhere here. But other than the arcane key, there's nothing else here by the looks of it. We'll have a quick look. Okay, that's everything done then. Miss Marvel's got something. Edit deck, what have we got? Oh, because she gained the one step ahead. We've already got two of these, to be fair, that already plussed. Fist of Radiance. Don't think that's upgraded, is it? No. So obviously one step ahead is an extra card. I have to see if we... I don't think we've got the ability to upgrade it as of yet in terms of the amount of points we need, but I wonder if it's not can't be upgraded any further, which we need to check on, then we may be able to just get rid of it. I don't know how high we can upgrade some of these things. Okay, we're back near the Abbey. Let's go and double check that, because if we can't upgrade it any higher, it makes sense to then get rid of it. But I actually don't know without checking.
Wasting, Hunter.
So,
don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
So unless we may need 3 of them though. That's the only thing. They're all they're in that Fist of Radiance into plus. I don't know if you can go any higher than plus. Straight to hell. Yeah, I don't know if we can go any higher than plus with the moves. So it may be worth getting rid of that one. I'm kind of reluctant. But it may make sense, to be fair, to actually get rid of it. Because they're both already upgraded to plus. That will give us 40 skill essence. I'm going to hold off on the minute, but I'm not sure on that one. Right, mission time. I don't know what mission we're going to go and do. Story or otherwise, we'll have to have a look. Okay, we've got quite a few here. What have we got? So, there's a Protector Hydra device. That gives us lots of essence. Defeat enemies, that's Gamma Calling credits. Destroy the drive. Story mission we can't do. We've got to do a general mission first. So that's a Gamma Calling and an Intel cache. That's an upgrade. Artifact and Gamma Coil. Gamma Calling credits. I think we go for Hydra drive. I did consider the Intel, but I think we can hold off. I think we go for this one. We look at research as well for our next level up. That's ready to go. Iron Man, Doctor Strange. So we can actually do all of them upgrades as soon as we unlock that level. We need a hero up for Captain America, upgrade Spider-Man's abilities, complete 3 missions of Magik, we need 1 more with her. 4 missions Ghost Rider, that's done. Captain Marvel's abilities. Okay, protect the Hydra device, I think we'll go and do that. Spider-Man's in on this one. I don't know who else we want to take. Who else is worth taking? We can't take Iron Man, he's on an op. We have to take Spider-Man. Miss Marvel's a pretty good damage dealer, to be fair. Take Miss Marvel and Captain America. I think that works pretty well. That should increase their friendship level a little bit as well. Plus we'll get new moves for them. Let's go. This mission will give us essence. We can't do a story mission until we've done a general mission. It might be worth doing an intel next before the next story mission, to be fair, because we've still got hero ops we need to do. Okay. Defeat enemies before they can destroy the device. Okay, we've got to stop them destroying the device. Reinforcements will go stronger over time to try to get an early advantage.
Whatever that device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow
we need to
us
protect that device. All costs. Plus there's key cards to obtain.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes.
Okay, blue ones are targeting the device. Enemies that displays indicate will attack the device in their turn. Defeat or control these enemies to protect the device. So stun obviously helps, because it means they won't attack. So this guy could be stunned into that with a pushback, potentially. We've got 1 step ahead. Draw 2 guards, gain 1 fast. Can't do Fists of Radiance until we've got 2, which we can do next. That's a knockback. I'm thinking if we stun that guy, he won't attack the device. It's all thinking about who's going to attack what, isn't it? And obviously Tactician is gaining block and draw cards. I think 1 step ahead is a good start. Although we could just push him into that, to be fair. So 1 step ahead. Okay, Fist of Radiance is a knockback. We've also got a knee strike as well. We've got 2 more plays to go. I'm wondering whether this could knock into him. Yeah, we could take 2 people out in 1. Because I'm thinking we could probably move to push that guy to stun.
Take this.
That's 2 of them down. Now, I don't know who's...
made that so much worse.
I can't remember who's going for the device. Oh, I think it does show there. He's going for device as well. So he's going to be the focus of the next attack. I'm thinking we push him, potentially. So, quick punch. Won't take him out though. But it will taunt him as well. So I'm hoping that means he'll come after Captain America. He will. So we've stopped him now attacking. We've got no card plays left. But if we move to Captain Marvel now, we can stun him for the next turn. There we go. So no, the device won't be attacked this turn now. So we've done what we needed to do to protect the device this turn. Because he is stunned. And there's nothing else we can do. So that's our turn done.
Never surrender.
We could have done Bolt actually, to be fair. I didn't think of that. Miss Marvel's going to get hurt. Okay, slow down Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel's someone else. And vulnerable. Okay. But the device is fine. He's concealed as well. Reinforcements in which will get stronger. 4 reinforcements. Okay.
You're ready now.
That guy's got counter. Annoyingly, stun's now been removed. Who's targeting device?
Who's in charge here?
So this guy here is targeting device. Is he the only one? This guy's targeting no one. Oh, okay, so only this guy is targeting device. Fair enough. We've got a quick kick here. Which will also knock back. Can hit that guy as well, which will unconceal him. go, he's not concealed anymore.
Glad you're on our side.
Okay, remember we want this guy out potentially. If we've got a hope of stopping him attacking device. This guy with the key card would be ideal to take out as well. Gain block equal damage dealt. It's not going to be enough to knock him out, is it? But none of these are going to be knocked out with that. We could gain block and draw 2 cards there. It would give us 2 more. Let's do that. We've only got 1 move left.
Just the boost I needed.
Okay, we do gain knockback with that one. And taunt. Is he definitely the only one targeting? He is the only... Oh no, this guy's targeting as well. I didn't see that. Yeah, he's got also targeting. So there's 2 targeting the device. Does gain taunt, so he's going to go for Captain America. Now we've got shield on him. Taunting isn't a bad thing. So yeah, I think that's the right move. Hit him into the railing as well.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich?
So he won't attack device now.
Probably beat up your grandfather back in the day too.
Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage this turn. We've got no card plays left. We have got a move left. These don't... I don't think these explode, do they? But yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage this turn. Now we have got a move, which is what I'm thinking about. If we go to Miss Marvel, she moves to there. Push them into together. That's the move done. He's gone concealed. Still want him down if we can. She can only go across there to there. Throwing that doesn't really do much. So we can only target him. Captain America. He can jump across there, but not going to do anything. Angle's wrong there. Potentially can knock this guy out, which gives us the key card. That's not a bad shout. Let's do that. That's the key card gained. Anything else we can do? Spider-Man's my next thinking. Well, Captain America's now here, actually. No, he only goes straight, doesn't it? There's no one in that. Yeah, there's no one there. Won't knock him out. Annoyingly. There's an 87% chance he'll fall down the side, though. Is that a 2? That's going to cost us 2 to do that. Spider-Man. I can catch him. And he's the guy attacking, so we can do that one. Let's do that.
Here we go.
And he's fallen off. That worked out a lot better than I was expecting, to be fair. Right, I think we're done. I think we're out of anything we can do. The only other thing is to throw this, but it's not going to do damage enough. No one is attacking the device. We're just going to make sure we don't get taken out this turn. Okay, Captain America's block is going to be the big thing that saves him this turn. Bit of damage to Spider-Man. Oh, big damage to Spider-Man. He's now vulnerable. Miss Marvel. Oh, Captain Marvel, sorry. I keep saying Miss Marvel accidentally. We just lost Captain Marvel. I didn't think that would happen. This is going to be tough. There's a lot of enemies now.
You've got nothing to fear.
Okay, that guy's going counter.
Intimidating.
1 wave remains. Okay,
incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
Yeah, we've got enemy waves remaining 1 more to protect this device. I don't think we actually have to get out of here in one piece. Right, he's going for the device. Is he the only one? No, this guy's going for device as well. So there's 2 of them going for device. I've got the red key card we could use as well. So let's recover key card. Mainly because we want the rewards. There we go. 27 attack essence gained from that one. We need to make... There's 2 enemies we've got to try and focus on. quick kick. This guy is one of them. It won't knock him out if we hit him. It will knock the other guy out there. But it won't take him out. I think the device is going to take a hit. We can still move and push that guy potentially.
Personal, but
Card play refunded. That's helped. We can revive Captain Marvel. I think we need it because we need some more attacks. So let's revive Captain Marvel. We gained a card play back. That's a bonus. We've got knee strike of her as well now, which is also taunt. We may lose Captain Marvel again if she gets hit. I forgot he had counter, to be fair. Right, we've got binary as well, which is free, and she'll gain block. So that might save her this next turn. We know there's another wave incoming after this. There's still one person attacking device that we're trying to protect, and that's him over here. We've got one card play left. I may get rid of, I think let's get rid of a Photon Beam is a brilliant move, but I think we're not going to have a chance to use it. Let's get rid of Fist of Radiance. Can we get anything decent? Chain Strike. It's not going to KO him.
Looks like it's up to me.
It's the last person that's attacking the device. We're going to take a lot of damage this turn trying to survive this. Right, we have still got push. So I'm hoping we can use to take this guy out. Yes, there we go. So no one is attacking device now, which is really good, but the downside to that is there's a lot of damage about to be done to us. I don't think we can stop it. Captain America, can he do anything jumping across here? No, there's no one in that vicinity to actually hurt. We could throw this potentially, but it's not going to knock anyone out. I don't think it's going to really help us. I think we're out of things to do. Can we survive the damage? That's the big thing. Shield and Captain America helping there. Okay, he's taking some damage. Taking more damage. Miss Captain Marvel survived that hit. Come on, Spider-Man, survive. He survived. No, he didn't survive that. Okay, Spider-Man's down.
They need help.
This is the last wave.
Got any more?
Okay. Mild injury. So we know Captain Marvel's had an injury as well. Okay, we need one more heroism for Photon Beam, and that's enemies in a line. So there's a lot of damage being done because a lot of these enemies are quite close together. So we definitely need to do that. We've got shield bounce as well, which would actually take out a load of enemies in one go there, but we're going to use up I'm trying to get, there we go. That's 4 enemies taken out and 1 injured, which is a bonus there. I think it's going to use our heroism up, but I think that's the best move to do, so let's do that.
You're going down.
That is a 4 KO and 1, and weaken that guy.
What do you think?
So that guy is now weakened, so his offense is reduced, and he's only going for Captain America. We've still got 1 guy attacking device here we do need to think about. We have got a knee strike for that. And that will knock him out in 1. And that's given her a block as well. I've only got 1 card play left. I can't revive because we haven't got enough. I don't really want to put Taunt onto Captain America, but I may not have a choice. Can't see what else we've got here. Can't use Spider-Man because he's currently down. Captain America's going to take a lot of damage in a minute. Unless we can knock someone out, he's going to take a lot of damage. We could knock that person out who's going for Captain Marvel with our quick punch, but I don't know if it's enough. Let's do it. It's another person out at least. And we've got a card play refunded because Captain America has taken out 5 enemies in one turn, plus he leveled up as well. That's made a big difference. Okay, we can now revive Spider-Man if we wanted to. We won't gain anything from doing so, annoyingly, apart from be back in the fight at least. None of these are going for device. We could get rid of Photon Beam. Let's see if we can get a move out of this instead. Tactician. Game block. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 people attacking him. I think we need to use Tactician. It's the only way for not having another KO.
They're not going to like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the only way for us not to get a KO. We can get Spider-Man back as well.
Glad you've got my back.
Okay, we can still move and push, so we can still push this guy potentially. Just thinking who else we can hurt. I think if we use Spider-Man, push this guy. He's got a 76% chance to go over the barrier. Okay. I don't think any of these can... What about Miss Marvel, Captain America? Can we push this guy into anyone else? I was hoping we could push him into here and damage both. Let's do that. Got to try and think of ways to actually damage people. Now we've got no card plays left. We could vault over this as well and damage him.
Roger that.
There we go. It's not enough to take him out, but they're all hurt at least. Captain America's going to have to try and face this next lot of damage as best as possible. Will that... Yeah, see, the damage is there, but it won't do much more than that. I think we're out turn. Let's go. See what happens. Right, block weren't there. That block is now gone. I think we're in trouble. Yeah, KO for Captain America. We knew it was coming.
They need our help.
Maybe you should call a few more.
Okay, they're all going for device bar 1, who's going for Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. Target we KO just can chain. So we can chain this if we KO a target. So that's 2 of them down. Nicely done. This big guy's got to be one we've got to look at. We can gain offense, we can gain block and 1 taunt enemies. We can apply binds might help actually. If we bind him, I don't think that means I think that means he can't attack. So he won't attack the device now. That gives us an extra turn to take him out. Right, we're going to focus on this person here. As we know, they're going after Miss Marvel next. Can't bring Captain America back either. Could gain block and taunt. Let's do that. And we got counter, and we taunted him. So the guy that attacks Captain Marvel next will be taken out, I think, because of the counter. So I think that's our turn over. There's no point really moving. Because I don't think we're going to gain anything from moving at the minute. Let's let it go. There we go. There's a crippling shot, but KO from the counter, so the counter worked. This guy's now not stuck, not bound, so now we just need to defeat this last guy. And obviously we haven't got Captain America, so we can't use our hero combo. But chain shot there, we have got offensive rush. Should give us +8. That's our offense increase, which we needed. It's not going to knock him out, but he'll do some damage at the very least.
I'm going for it. It must be tough losing all the time.
Just need to beat this one person. Let's get rid of the hero combo. We can't use it because of Captain America. We got a quick kick. This will knock him out. This will finish the fight. Doesn't matter where he goes. And that is the KO. Like that should be mission complete. We protected the device pretty well. We had a few KOs on our side, which isn't good. I think it's been a 1-star rating. Yeah, we got KO'd 3 times. Annoyingly. We gained 144. Wow. We gained a lot of mission rewards there. 144 attack essence, 142 skill essence, 151 heroic essence, the gamma coil, of course, and 27 attack essence. We only gained 25 block out of that. Gloss, sorry, 25 gloss. But it's the amount of essence we gained. That's a lot of upgrades we can potentially do now. We'll have to have a look around and see what we can do with it. I think Captain Miss I think they're all going to be injured as well, to be fair. Let's have a quick look at this. Blade's got book club meeting tonight. We're going to do. There's quite a lot of people to talk to actually in this evening. If we look at injuries, 3 days for Captain America before he can be used properly again. 2 days for Captain Marvel. And 2 days for Spider-Man. So we've got to kind of not use them in the next mission or 2. It's always the risk, isn't it, when they go out on these missions and they get injured. Right, Blade wants to talk to us. We can hang out in the common room. And then we've got to talk to Captain Marvel as well. Let's do Blade first.
A few of us are meeting up tonight. It's a book club. You're probably busy, but if not, the others said I should invite you.
A book club?
Yeah, I didn't figure the great and powerful Hunter would be into a book club.
He doesn't really know what it is, I'd assume. I mean, what's a book club?
Is a book club some form of weapon? Do you strike with the spine?
You hear that? That's the sound of Agatha rolling in her grave. Book clubs are simple. You read books and talk about them. Sometimes there's punch. Anyway, I'm headed to the meeting. I doubt it's your thing, but if you're interested, you could tag along.
Always happy for the Hunter to learn new things.
After you.
Okay. I think we failed the mission with Nico to do a hangout event. Just because it wasn't an option for the last couple of evenings. Okay.
I know about as much as you. Blade put this together. He's the person to ask.
So this is our book club. Before we talk to anyone, is there anything to pick up? Because I don't know if these opportunities arise all the time. It may be you can't pick anything up once you've left these places. Doesn't seem to be, though. Let's speak to Carol Danvers.
Blade's giving you the stink eye. Or maybe he doesn't like the punch. Either way, I think he wants to speak with you.
Okay.
Here's how this works. We pick out a book, we read the book, and then next meeting we talk about the book. It's my turn to pick, so give me a minute. I need to narrow it down.
What books do you read?
What kind of book is a book club book?
The good ones, that's the plan at least.
I missed the discussion.
Did you already talk about today's book?
Well, no, there isn't one for today.
What's your favorite book?
What is the best book you have read so far?
None.
You have not read any books, but you
What?
are starting a book club?
It's meant to be a book club.
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites to list. I meant I have no book club favorites yet.
I was going to say, he's been alive a very long time, Blade, so he doesn't like reading his books.
You are being evasive, and I do not know why.
This is technically our first meeting.
Huh. I thought this was a regular thing you did.
Yeah, I want it to be. Doesn't matter how sharp your weapons are if your mind is as dull as a brick.
You got a point.
Just give me some space. I need to find the right book if I'm going to... I need to pick the right book, okay?
All right.
Okay, what I've just had thought about, I've not saved it the whole time we've been streaming today, and I need to, because I hate not saving, so let's quickly get a save done. So it auto saves quite a lot, to be fair, but I do like to keep on top of the manual saves. Okay, now we can crack on.
I hope I have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my friend Jess, but it fell apart.
What happened?
I got reassigned, she had a kid, aliens invaded.
Aliens invaded, the usual.
Aliens?
Yeah, it's been
That'll
a
be the
busy
Kree.
decade.
Okay. These are, if you think about Book Club and the Avengers, these are the three you would probably put in it, to be honest.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it. Said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read. That a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means.
A mascara-blinded
Turned
love
out,
monkey.
It wasn't Banner's favorite book. It was Hulk's.
Ah.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
Right, speaking of Blade again.
All right, I made my decision.
So what is it going to be?
The first book we'll read for book club will
Oh,
be The
wow.
Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Art of War.
A classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
What's it about?
Can you give me a quick summary?
It's about war. Come on, Hunter.
That was a bit obvious, wasn't it? When was it written?
How old is this book?
5th century BCE. Ancient and still relevant.
Art of War sounds interesting.
Cannot wait to check it out.
Was that a library pun?
It was, yeah.
I make no apologies.
I hope you're proud of yourself. Anyway, our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
Nah, I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good.
We know Blade fancies Carol Danvers, that's the thing. Right.
I admit, I like the low-pressure approach we're taking to book club. These things should be fun and informative. Not the high-stakes powder keg of the Stark and Banner book club regime.
What did you think of the meeting?
Seems like a great way to get to know each other.
Any thoughts on the Art of War?
What do you think about Blade's choice of book?
It got me thinking about a book I can choose. It'll have to be a good one to match Blade's pick.
See you later.
Next time, then.
Okay, I think that's book club done.
I think that went well. Carol seemed to enjoy herself. What do you think?
This is why he's doing it.
Blade, did you start a book club so Carol would join it?
No. Yes. Sort of. We were talking about books, and I may have suggested the 2 of us read a book and talk about it. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club, and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
Claim to leave, didn't realize you were a romantic. I can quit if you want.
Say the word and I will drop out.
No, it's fine. I'm kind of digging this.
Friendship level game to
glad
Blade,
to
though.
have a midnight sun here. Glad you came, Hunter. But don't forget to do the reading.
So at some point we need to go to the library and read the book.
I'm not kidding.
Okay. New abilities. Knee strike. And a quick strike for Blade. One of these can be upgraded, whichever one we pick. I like knee strike, works pretty well, so then we'll go for knee strike. So we gained some new outfits. That's what Damien. So this is the library, so where is the book we're meant to read? Because if we can do it now, it's worth doing it now. Fairy shrines. Although don't know where it is. I was hoping we could read it now and then it's done, isn't it? Memorandum. That same thing, yeah. It's that one. Cauldron Manifest. World according to Loki. Okay. So I think that we can't read the book now then. We'll have to come back another day and just see if we can find this book in the library. Right, who else needs to speak to us? That's the question. Anything to pick up? No. Quite a few people need to speak to us, to be fair. I think we've missed the hangout event, annoyingly. Nico. It may still be possible. She wants to speak to us. Join the hangout. Carol Danvers wants to speak to us. Okay, let's speak to Carol Danvers.
Oh, hey there, fellow night owl.
Since we're here anyway, it makes sense to speak to her.
What are you up so late reading?
The twisted brain drippings of that psycho Faustus. This journal is like a love letter to Aleister Crowley, the Necronomicon, Jack the Ripper, and Charles Manson. All remixed into some nightmarish open mic poetry. I'm going to be up all night trying to make sense of it. See if it helps us find our way back into the sanctum.
You should get some rest. Cannot abide by bad poetry. Don't bother trying. You should get some rest.
You are exhausted, Carol. Get some rest. You can crack Faustus's code tomorrow.
It's not that I don't appreciate the sentiment, Hunter, but I'll tap out when I'm ready. Besides, if I went to sleep right now, this nightmare juice would be sure to terrorize me with bad dreams. And when I say bad dreams, I don't mean Lovecraftian demons or Cenobites. I mean being stuck at a 12-hour poetry slam in the East Village. You know, real horror. Listen to this crap. Lilith, your name is a black hole for men like me to lose their souls. How I await to be suffocated in your arms. Choke on the dark tendrils of your hair. Murder me, goddess, and I will help you murder this dimension.
He's just a madman, so much for my mother. He's just a madman.
These are just the ramblings of a madman. No rhyme or reason to be found.
There must be something helpful here. Well, I ought to get back to burning the midnight oil. I got about 400 pages to go of this crap.
400 pages.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Right, we're getting too light balance for that though. Okay. Lots of people to speak to. Let's go and speak to Nico. I think we've missed out on the hangout event with her and the rewards from that, but I want to see if we can still obtain it.
What's up, Ancient
Join
One?
a hangout. It may be too late. Watching pool lounging. Watch a movie. Playing cards. Do we gain more from anything? We actually don't gain it majorly from all of them. We'll watch a movie. I think we've already missed out on the rewards. Although I'm pretty. This may have been the last night to do it. I'm not sure.
At least the music is better.
But it's not in the objectives anymore. That's why I think it's gone. Modern music is noise.
It is all yowls, honks, and screeches. Much like demons as they expire.
What's the problem? Not enough dulcimer?
Dulcimer? Is that like a zither?
You're hopeless.
Okay, we can gift something to her as well. I don't think that's the right gift. That's for Ghost Rider. Not sure about the jelly beans. Photo frame, the vase, the skull. I don't want to give her the jelly beans. I think the jelly beans might be Peter Parker or someone. Let's give her the skull. She only gained one from it. We did gain a stat increase of +2 critical chance. And we gained 8 friendship from having a hangout event. I think we failed the mission though. We would have gained more if we could have done
We
it.
still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
I think that's everything done though. Bit of essence there. I don't think we can do upgrade abilities in the evening. I'm pretty sure we can't. No. And there's nothing in the shop to buy there. I think it is time to go to sleep. I don't think there's much else we can do. Miss Marvel. Knee strike. Oh, there's already a knee strike plus. We just need to put it in. I didn't know there was already a knee strike plus, so actually, take one of those out, put that one in. Wrong one. Knee strike plus, there we go. That's why I think we can probably salvage that one. Because that would get rid of these, unless we need 2 for an upgrade, I'm not sure. I think Fists of Radiance can be upgraded next. And the other knee strike could probably be upgraded now into plus. Right, let's head to bed. Let's see what happens next. We've got about 20 minutes of the stream left, so we'll see what else we get here. Let's quickly pet Charlie. I kind of like petting him every time we see him because it increases that friendship level. There we go. Right, on to the next day. Will we see Lilith in our dreams again? We had Wanda last time. Will it be Lilith this time? No, straight to the next day. So, no weird dream this time. Okay. 20 minutes may be enough for another mission, to be fair. Alright, we've got a private superlink message with Carol Danvers. This may, I think this will be a friendship upgrade, to be fair. Training Yard, she wants to see us. Blade wants to see us. So let's go and see Carol Danvers. That should be a level up for friendship.
Yet another victory for the hunter.
Damn it.
Which may increase our overall team level, I'm not sure. Be close, I think.
Admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
You respect me. You underestimate beginners. You respect me.
You say you respect me.
Those are the words that came out of my mouth.
Another friendship level up.
You're a hard demon to dislike, Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
Friendship level up. And our team friendship level has increased to level 3. That's the important bit. We have also gained Captain Marvel Hangout rewards unlocked. So compliments now have an increased effect on friendship. We haven't done compliments in a while, to be fair, so definitely worth doing when we can. I don't think there's anything new in here just to look at. No. Okay. Let's go for the upgrade first. We've gained schematics. I haven't seen if we can actually do anything with them. No. None of these machines do anything really with us at the minute. Okay, there's a couple of things to pick up though. Always more essence. Always good to have as much essence and credits as possible. There's a chest here. What's that?
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Right, we should have the upgrade done. There's a few things here.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful
A
contributions.
new combat item is now available, which is Vampiric Essence. Select a hero, their damage cards gain lifesteal for 2 turns, and it's a free move. That's quite good to take. It's a good way of getting everyone back. Research is now blocked because we need to level up.
For you, Hunter?
We need to study an artifact to level up to level 3 now. So that's kind of, we've got to look for an artifact mission potentially. Let's see what we get here. So yeah, we need to have a look at doing an artifact mission then. Don't know if we have enough time for another mission today. New Captain Marvel, bring it on. New Captain America attack. Quick kick will be an upgrade. Okay. It's either the upgrades for Spider-Man, or we take the 2 new ones. I think the 2 new ones. Because that one taunts everyone, gains counter. That's pretty good. And if a target is targeting Captain America, he gains 32 damage on top of normal. I think they're both pretty good. The upgrades would be nice, but I think they're better.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
So that's that done. There's a new combat item. Let's have a look at this. So Vampiric Essence. We've already got one in the bag, so we'll keep that for the minute. I like the idea the damage. We select a hero, the cards gain life steal. It's a good way of getting health back. I think that's a pretty good one to have. We haven't really used an item in combat yet, so far. Mainly because there hasn't been a need to. New item in the shop. Music box on the slopes of Wondergore. Okay. That's the only thing we're really spending gloss on, is actually the gifts to give to people. Right, let's see what we can do. We can probably do daily sparring as well.
Time to take it to the next level.
Okay. Captain Marvel can now, we can upgrade Knee Strike and Fists of Radiance can now be done. So that will give both of them pluses on her. We are going to lose a move because we're taking one out in a minute, but I think that's a good thing to do. Let's do both of those.
This will make a difference.
And that one as well. We are getting training level XP for this, so to upgrade our training area. Okay, Ghost Rider we still do his, we need 60, we've got plenty of skill essence for that, so straight to hell's an upgrade. There we go. Decent upgrade so far. While we're here, daily sparring. We gain an arcane key for this one. Who do we spar with? Can't do anyone that's injured. And we recently did it with Spider-Man anyway. I'm looking for someone who we can increase friendship with. The only ones that are still 0 is Captain America and Doctor Strange. So we kind of need to get their friendship level up if we can. So I think Doctor Strange would be a good one.
Can't rest on his laurel.
Getting free friendship, train level increased as well, and an arcane key. And that's our training level up to 6 as well. Vaulting now does increase damage. We still got a mission to do, an objective here with upgrading a hunter ability, but we can't do that because we need another dark hunter ability by the looks of things. Yeah, we've got nothing we can do. We need the hunter to go on a mission and gain one.
Caretaker really commands a presence.
Okay, we did actually just... We don't want to invite to a haven. We still haven't done a haven, to be fair. Okay, we have got a hero op that's done. I was hoping we could complement someone. We need to... Doctor Strange and Captain America, the two that are below.
My link with the sanctum is
yeah. Can't do a compliment. I was hoping we could. Who else needs to speak to us? Captain America needs to speak to us. And Captain Marvel needs to speak to us as well. Okay, well let's do the hero op first.
Nico, Magik, how are they? They won't speak to me.
So we got a skill for Iron Man. Power within. Iron Fist and Iron Man. Iron Fist. There's a lot of name drops. Ambushed Hydra in the new Tiger Dojo with the help of Lotus Shichuko and a partner, Master Lin's son. When the couple realized Hydra was after curios they purchased at a flea market, they insisted Iron Man take them. They thought they were decorative. Iron Fist left a follow-up message. That was fun. Let's do more Kung Fu fighting. Okay, we haven't got enough intel to do more. We're going to lose that one because we don't have the intel to do it. Intel is one thing we are struggling to keep on top of. It's just common missions the only way to do so. Right, what does Miss Marvel have? Oh, we can compliment her. I don't want to compliment her. Captain America also wants to talk to us. Let's see if we can compliment him. I'm trying to think of the people that we're still currently...
Good morning, Hunter. Got a minute to chat?
We can talk to him. Let's compliment him. Trying to get all the ones that are level 0 friendship to at least 1, and then work our way back through. So we'll compliment him first.
It is so good to find another person who understands living across centuries.
I credit everything to the team around me.
We've only got about 10 minutes of the stream left, so we are running out of time. Let's talk to him.
You wanted to speak, Captain America?
Please, call me Steve or Cap. I know I'm a newer kid on the block, but I'm noticing some major divisions within this
There is
team.
some big divisions in the team.
All the interpersonal drama is pulling focus from the real danger. Lilith.
Okay. Leaders hold us back. Drama is inevitable. I need to do better. I need to do better.
I have witnessed the divisions. I must do a better job of resolving the conflicts at hand.
Hardest lessons hit the closest to our hearts.
We are meant to be the leader at the end of the day.
Never straightforward or easy.
The big divisions, you've got
not all on your
the Midnight Suns in one group, you've got the Avengers in the other, and you've got the middle area, which is Peter Parker, Doctor Strange kind of operates in that middle area as well.
You stand out here as a leader. The Midnight Suns, Strange, Carol, Tony, even me. We all look to you for our cues. It's a responsibility, and it's a tough one.
I have been a weapon all my life, to be wielded and directed by others. Leadership ability is not my forte. I would appreciate a few pointers.
Just the fact that you're willing to learn means you're on the right track.
Okay, I can improvise. What would you do, Cap?
I would benefit from your honest appraisal.
Take it step by step and build some bridges between teammates.
Yeah, we've got to try and get even more together.
But some team building might be what we need, even if it's just blowing off a little steam. Times like this, it's easy to forget we're all on the same side. You've already made the ultimate sacrifice once before. I've been there. I know what it's like to be asked to do it again and again. It doesn't get easier, but you get stronger and better at making the hard calls. I've given you a lot to process, but let's pick up this conversation again soon.
So we gained some friendship with Captain America. He's nearly level 1 now. We gained a couple of light balance. Something I forgot all about. Still need to speak to Captain Marvel. Was on the super link we had a message from Blade. So we need to find the book as well. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. So Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. I keep calling her Miss Marvel. She's not Miss Marvel. She's Captain Marvel. She needs help. What does she need?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
How are you holding up? I know how hard it can be when everyone's looking to you for answers. Just know I'm here if you need me. And what do we do to answer this? It's good to know that I'm not walking this path alone. I appreciate your words. It gives us free Captain Marvel friendship and free light balance. Thank you for your words, but this fight is my destiny. I'll find a way to take Lilith down no matter what. Gains us a Dark Hunter balance and a Hunter ability. Now, we have got a mission to upgrade a Dark Hunter ability, but we haven't got one to upgrade. Could it be we answer this as our destiny, gain a Dark ability, and that hopefully will be one we've already got, which means we can then upgrade it and complete the second mission. Does mean we don't get the free Captain Marvel friendship and the light balance, but the friendship will be gained elsewhere. I think that's the right thing to do.
Thanks, Hunter.
Full health.
I
think that's a new one. That's annoying. I was hoping that wasn't new. No, it's not new. New ability to upgrade. I think we've completed the second mission we needed to do.
Nice to get some back again.
Because we failed on with Nico because we couldn't do a hangout event in time. Whereas this one, we can do. And it's not too bad. We restore an ally to full health. We take less damage now this is upgraded. I still don't know if we can go higher than a plus on each attack. Because we've got some that are upgraded already. Okay, we need to return to Blade to get our rewards. Wherever he is. Where is Blade? Blade's by the mission table. We've only got about less than 10 minutes left. We probably haven't got time for another mission today. But if we get it set up ready for tomorrow morning stream where we're ready to go straight on a mission, that'll be a bonus. Right, let's complete his request.
Awesome.
We gain 6 Blade friendship, 3 Hunter Dark balance. We are going to move a little bit towards the darker side. But I think our light side is quite high anyway. And we get another dark ability. In out. Discard all Hunter cards. I think that's a repeat. Yeah, we can upgrade that ability now.
No pain, no gain.
So that's another ability we can upgrade. 80 Heroic Essence though. I don't even know if we're going to use it, but I'd like to have all the moves upgraded in case we decide we want to use them.
But they're going to get it either way.
So we discard all Hunter cards and draw 2 other cards. 2 Hunter cards. So that's not bad, especially if you haven't got many Hunter cards in your attack pile at the minute. You could then, if you've only got 1 or even 0, discard them all, draw 2 new. That might help a little bit. So let's upgrade. It's going to cost us a bit. But it also gives us 2 training XP. So we're nearly only halfway towards leveling up the training area again. Now, I think that's everything we can do, other than see if we can find the book for book club. Sounds weird saying that out loud, to be fair. No, it's not there. I'm hoping we can find it and it's done,
hello.
ready for when the next meeting is, just so it's another thing done. I would guess we gain friendship level if we've done the reading for Blade's book club. Conquest through technology from Dr. Doom. There's so many name drops of other characters that we haven't obviously met yet. And whether they're in the game or not, I don't know. I cannot find this book in the library anywhere. So whether we've actually done it or not, I don't know. It's weird. Hidden Vale of Gods. Teddy's Quest, good morning, how are you? You're joining us just as we're coming to the end of the stream, to be fair, but good morning, how are you? Hope you're well. It's definitely not in there, is it? Let's have a look at the super link quickly. Private message, Blade. As always, you can find a copy in the library. We're in the library and I can't see the book. Yeah, we're in the library and I can't see it, so I'm hoping it'll show up at some point. Okay. You just watched the new Last of Us. So I've got the episodes. Thanks for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated. I've got first episode and second episode to watch. I've not got around to watching them yet. To be fair, I've been meaning to, and just haven't got a chance. Okay, we have got some decks to have a look at. So Dark Hid is now done. Do we put it in for anything? So we can get rid of some of these, but I don't know if we want to keep them or not. That's the question. Quick Slash there is upgraded, but I don't know if we've got a second Quick Slash, would be able to do another upgrade or not. We won't know until it happens, and once it happens, we'll know whether it's worth it. I don't think it's worth taking anything else out at the minute. I think his moves are good. It's probably the best game. I've heard really good things about it, to be fair. Yeah, I just need to actually get round to doing it, to watching it. But I have heard really good things. Right, Captain America, we've done some upgrades, and he's also got a new move, Sprang, which I really like the look of. I like the way he gains block. Maybe take a quick punch out, put Sprang in. It's another move that costs heroism, but I like the move what it does. So I think that works. We may be able to upgrade Quick Punch now because it's out of there as well. So that's something we need to look at in a second. And the other person's Iron Man. He gained a new move as well. Heads up. Give 50 block to Iron Man or an ally and then +2 redraws. That's not bad. Let's take out a Surgical Strike and put a Heads Up in. Because I like that move. That sounds like it could work pretty well, Heads Up. We need to upgrade his Blast ideally, I think. It's not the best show, as in it's been just being a show, but for game to show adaptation. See, I've not played the game. I'm hearing if you've not played the game, The Last of Us 1 and 2, it's worth watching the TV show because I've been told it explains quite a bit that isn't told in the game, like the early stuff. So it might be worth watching it for that, to be fair, from what I'm told. I don't know how true that is.
For everyone.
Right, we can upgrade Captain America's Quick Punch.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
So, and we can do an upgrade Captain America. We can do Surgical Strike now. That's not bad. We upgrade Surgical Strike, and that would mean we do... it costs 1 less heroism to actually do the move. That's a big upgrade. So that's that done as well. That's all our upgrades done. I don't think there's anything else we can do now. It's always the cosmetic stuff that keeps showing up. I think that's it. I think, other than go to a mission, we are done. We'll have a quick look at the mission board. We haven't got time to do a mission now. So we've got a hard mission there, defeat enemies. Supply run is hard as well. We need an artifact to upgrade our research. So that would be a good one to do, destroy device. And there's a story mission there as well, the Deep Dark Venomous Depths. I think the next mission we need to do is destroy device, just so we can upgrade our research to the next level. But that'll be for tomorrow morning, and then after that we'll probably do a story mission as well tomorrow morning. We'll try and get as many missions in as we can. It does its own kind of story. It's mostly the same from the games, but with some different aspects and how they get to... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just what people had said about it that I'd heard. But we unfortunately are out of time for the day. I'm more than happy to have a quick chat before we finish. Let's quickly save this, though. We've done quite a bit. We managed to fight the fallen Wanda Maximoff, which was an interesting fight, to say the least, and upset a few people in the process, especially the caretaker. But in the 3.5 hours, we've done quite a bit with the story. We haven't met any new characters, bar fighting the fallen Scarlet Witch. We still don't know where Wolverine's gone. We were hoping to bring him into the fold at some point. We've joined the book club, of all the things. We've held the party with Magik and learned a lot more about her past as well. But another brilliant stream, as always. Still thoroughly enjoying the game. The combat, for me, is fine. I enjoy the combat. I know some people are going to dislike it. And I think the slow pace of the story people are going to have issues with. Whereas I enjoy that, listening and learning and reading what everyone's saying. I like that aspect. But I can kind of understand why a lot of people have said it's not for them. But that is us done for this morning, I'm afraid. We're out of time. If you haven't seen the schedule that went live yesterday, check out the scheduled video or the live stream scheduled post. That's on the community page as well. We are back tomorrow morning with more Midnight Suns. Tomorrow evening we're looking at Ragnarok as we continue to have a look at the stuff we didn't see during the playthrough and try and complete remaining trophies and things. We may as well do Ragnarok before we go back to 4 to try and get the platinum for that, I think, just because it's just where we're at, really. Midnight Suns is every morning this week as well as we continue this. We have this week and next week to try and do as much as we can in Midnight Suns before Hogwarts Legacy releases in 2 weeks' time. I know last week I was saying it's only a week away. It's actually 2 weeks away. 7th of February is when we begin Hogwarts Legacy. We'll do a vote before that as well, probably the weekend before, where you guys can vote for what house we can pick, because I'm pretty sure we can pick our own house. So I'm going to let you guys make that decision. I'm expecting Slytherin, and that's what I kind of think you guys are going to go for, is Slytherin or something like that. But we shall see. We could always play as a dark wizard rather than naturally what I would do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But thank you all for today. It's been another good stream. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with more Midnight Suns and tomorrow evening with Ragnarok. There is daily content on the channel as well. Don't miss. Well, I'll grab the schedule. Don't miss Final Fantasy. Episode continues today, and tomorrow afternoon at mine and Wolverine's Hot Wheels series begins. So check that out. Thank you all for today. It's been incredible, as always. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Teddy, sorry it's only short and sweet, but we are out of time, I'm afraid. We'll hopefully see some of you tomorrow morning for more Midnight Suns, but have a good week if we don't, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.